individuals are. And we can't do it without Blue because Blue knows them. Although she stopped hanging around, she's going to let us know why she stopped hanging around them as well. So everyone, respectfully, let's go ahead and welcome Blue to the panel. Now, before we start, is the person that's videoing here today?
Y'all come on in.
I am.
Not you, the person in the comments, my video.
What's up, Kiki? What's up, Ori? What's up, Bree? What's up, Keys? Me on back.
Come on, y'all. Today we're going to do something. Good thing I missed this because you know I can't help but troll. I'm going to get you 919. You keep it right on up. You keep it right on up, 919. How you doing today? We're going to do some question and answers today, y'all. Some of the stuff that I've been covering with Mahogany, we have a lot. Hey, enough. Hey. I'm good. Hey, Easy. So we got some questions. Look, y'all, we got 234 questions. And this is just one video. Everything that we've been posting, there's a lot of questions from the girls on YouTube. And we're gonna do some question and answer today. Do y'all think that's a good idea?
Hey, Mom.
So come on in. And we got YouTube question and answer today. Okay.
Is she in the room? Hey, son, how you doing, boo-boo? All right, productionist, I can't believe I'm on time. You on time? Okay. Well, the thing about it has to go on my channel. The show starts in basically 5 minutes. If it's too long, you can't send it to me. I have a projection person, but
I wish all these pieces here just be cut out. I got to learn how to edit.
she might be at work.
Your call has been forwarded to an audio.
Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Who I gonna have on the weekend, Jimmy? What are you talking about? I want them on the weekend.
I want it for the whole summer. My husband, Marge.
Okay. Marge, the next say I can have him on the weekends. But he's just my son. I'm your mother-in-law girl. This turning on who? Okay,
Yeah,
so I don't know what production is, but I'll give her another introduction before we start.
So we're gonna do some question and answer, y'all. Hopefully I look presentable.
Hello, okay, everybody, you don't want to miss this. Come on in and stay in, please. Basically, this young lady that we're going to have a conversation with, her name is Blue. Blue is from Birmingham, Alabama. Blue was associated with the Alabama 8 that murdered Mahogany Jackson on February the 25th. These are the people that raped, beat her, held her against the wheel, drug her, spat on her, just did all these heinous things. And then when it was all over, Ace allegedly shot her in the back of the head with one bullet. Blue has allowed me to have a conversation with her today to bring more insight from her perspective. And we're going to get to know who Blue is. And also we're going to get to know each one of these individuals, who they are as individuals. Blue is, yes. So Blue she's not involved in murders, but she hung out with most of these people for years. Okay? So there will be no trolling today. If you troll, we're going to meet you. Now, do you have an opinion? Yes. A respectful one. Do you have questions in the comments? Yes. Respectful questions. But you won't be trolling. You won't be trolling. Okay? So, yeah. I'm sorry too, right?
Thank you, Quintavious. All right, so most of you have already seen this interview, correct? I want to do the question and answer piece. We got 234 comments, y'all.
Okay, so everyone got that? Okay, again, this is Blue. Blue is from Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama. She was ex-friends and associates with the Mahogany 8, the people that murdered Mahogany on February 25th, 2024. She has nothing to do with the murder. She was not there. She was not present. But she also had a special relationship with Mahogany, and she knows Tasia and Sanaya and Ariana firsthand. So we're going to get a little insight on who these people are as individuals, where they came from, and we're going to get to know Blue as well. Again, there will be no trolling today in the room. This is a case where someone lost their life, but we will get down to some facts.
Who all saw
right,
this
some
interview
details of
here?
What took place
You
that
haven't
day
seen
on
it,
February
really?
25th in Serenity Apartments.
Because today is
Okay.
question and answers.
So everyone, again,
I
let's go
want
ahead and
to.
welcome the lovely Blue. Please and thank you, everyone. Please be respectful. Please give gifts, and I will be taking care of Blue on your behalf. All right, so now before we start, I wanted to read an article. Blue, do you want to say hello to everyone before I read this?
I was about to say, I was speaking to everybody. Where is it?
All right. All right, I'm going to read an article, everyone. Everyone relax and just listen, please. Before killing Mahogany Jackson, the people the young mother had previously considered friends and who had allegedly tortured her for hours told her they were going to talk trash at an illegal dump site. Then Frances Harris, you can close the door here. Close the door, babe. Then Frances Harris, one of 8 people charged in connection to Mahogany's alleged kidnapping, sexually assaulted, tortured, and murdered. One shot to the 20-year-old woman in the back of the head, authorities say. Investigators later recovered Mahogany's body on the 2 mattresses at Birmingham, Alabama dump site. In an interview with District Attorney Danny Carr, people confirmed details of Wednesday's preliminary hearing in which 6 of the alleged attackers appeared. This is one of the most savage cases I've ever seen. Cruel, just inhumane act depicted on a video.
Ray,
people.
Ray, I just saw you in the
Really
comments.
Something I thought I'd never see. He was referring to a slew of videos collected in evidence depicting Mahogany's torturous last hours. Carr says the footage was something that you can just forget. You just can't forget. And when you see it, he continues, the sheer animalistic acts, in my opinion, are just unbearable. Mahogany had joined the group of her own on her own record on February 24th, before a confrontation between them soured, Carr confirms. She had gone to Brandon Pope's home that night to confront the 24-year-old over a gun she had previously stolen and believed to now be in his possession. Detective Mark Green testified her reports from inside the courtroom Wednesday. Taking a gun from Jerry McDowell, 18, Mahogany aimed the gun at Pope and allegedly forced him to strip to prove that he did not have the gun. The outlet reports, angered by the gunpoint strip down, Pope, who did not have the gun, later allegedly instructed the group with words of effect of kill her or do something to her. That bitch made me strip, Green said. Throughout the torturous overnight hours spanning February 24th and 25th, Mahogany was allegedly moved by the group to multiple locations, including to an apartment complex named Serenity Apartments. There, Mahogany was allegedly forced to give oral sex to one of the women, while another woman held her head and a third had a gun in one hand and recorded device in the other for videos and evidence, according to the district attorney. One person in the house allegedly told her to hurry up because she had another one awaiting oral sex. At one point, Mahogany managed to sneak several messages to her family members asking for help and sending her location, her mother tells. Send the police to apartment 3. Held hostage, don't call. That was Mahogany's message to her mother, according to the Birmingham Police Department, who then began investigating the incident as a missing persons case, but did not reach Mahogany in time. As the abuse continued, Mahogany's terror escalated and she defecated on the floor. She ain't going nowhere, Harris, 25, said to Mahogany before killing her. Cartridges later, as the group prepared to go to the dump site, the district attorney says Harris fatally shot Mahogany in the back of the head. Investigators recovered her body around 2:19 a.m. local February 26. Following the detective's testimony on Wednesday, Judge William A. Bell Jr. tweaked the charges against the 6 defendants before sending the case to a grand jury for Clark, who confirmed the updated charges. A grand jury will consider charges of capital murder during a kidnapping against Pope and McDowell, as well as Harris, who also remains accused of capital murder during a rape, sodomy, and charge dismissed against both Pope and McDowell. Tasia Lewis, 26, Giovanni Clapp, 23, and Ariana Lachey Robinson, 23, are each charged with felony murder, but Clapp's initial second-degree assault charge was reduced to a misdemeanor third-degree assault. The remaining suspects, Blair Green, 25, and Sanaya McCall, 23, who were both initially charged with felony murder during first-degree kidnapping and first-degree sodomy, are slated for separate preliminary hearings on March 18th.
Hey, media team.
If convicted of capital murder charges, such cases in Alabama hold a possibility of death.
Media team, I'm going to do a question and answer from the questions from YouTube so the girls can see me answering their questions and answers. We're just going to go through this a little bit.
So again, everyone, welcome Blue.
Thank you, baby.
And Blue and I are going to have a conversation. So first off, Blue, thank you for coming to sit with us.
Yes, ma'am.
Blue, after me reading that and you learning new details that's unfolding in the case, what are you thinking and how does that make you feel?
I keep saying the same thing. They didn't have to do all this. It wasn't that deep. Like, it really wasn't a situation. It's nothing that I'm finding out, or there's nothing that's being said, or any reason that's justifying none of it. Like, none of it is justified. It's still just wrong. It's wrong. No matter, you can tell me she made everybody in the house strip naked. It's still wrong. Y'all hadn't already fought her. That wasn't enough. You had to do everything else that you did. Like, none of that was called for.
You guys make sure you go to the official
I have a question.
EmpressParis on YouTube.
When she made Brandon strip naked and he said, you guys do something to her, she made me strip naked, who is Brandon Pope? Describe him to me.
I've never even met him. I don't even know who he is. I don't know who Brandon is. I don't know who Giovanni is. And I don't know who Jeremiah is. Those are 3 new people that they grabbed after I left. I don't even know who those people are.
Thank you.
So these are 3 new people that have joined.
Thank
the
you
group.
guys so much for the gifts. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Thank you.
When they said that the last place she was there was with Tasia, I'm thinking it's a whole nother set of people that it could have possibly
The police,
been.
Janet,
I don't know.
the police department is saying that's what happened based on what they're saying.
Car, and
Okay.
he, Pope, and McDowell took her
So you don't know who Brandon Pope is, and you don't know who Blair is, and
I know who
Giovanni.
Blair is.
Okay,
I know who
but you
Blair
didn't know who
is.
the 18-year-old.
No, I didn't know who the 18. I don't know who the 18-year-old is. I don't know the 18-year-old. I don't know Brandon Pope, and I don't know Giovanni. Those are the only three that I don't know. Now I've met Giovanni, but that's only because that's Tasia's cousin.
Okay, so Tasia and Giovanni are cousins.
Yeah, Tasia. Most of them are either related or having sex with each other. One of the two.
Okay, so let's talk about it then. All right, so this would be Giovanni. A lot of y'all can't see. So Giovanni is dating who?
Giovanni was dating Brandon, I believe. I don't know. I've never met them. No. But knowing Tasia, that's probably who was dating who.
Okay, so who do you know was dating? So who was
Ariana. Tasia was dating Ariana, and she was also sleeping with Ace.
Okay, so Tasia was dating Ariana here, and she was also sleeping with Ace. Okay, that's Tasia, and then we just saw Ariana. And who else was dating?
Sanaya and Blair was dating. Ariana and Sanaya are cousins, and Ace and Blair call each other brothers.
All right, so let's start over. Who was Sanaya dating? Blair?
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's her mom. Okay, so Sanaya dates Blair, and then Sanaya is also, Giovanni is Paige's cousin.
And Sanaya is Ariana's cousin.
Oh, so it's Sanaya. So Sanaya and Ariana are cousins. Paige and Giovanni are cousins. So basically, when you look at it, she was out there by herself. Because everyone, like you said, everybody's dating her relative.
She was, Mahogany was like that though. She wasn't going, like, even though she knew that everybody in that house was either related or sleeping with each other, she didn't care about that. That's just how Mahogany was.
But I'm just thinking how easy it was for everyone to turn on her. Because the Pope
that was built up.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. If Pope was dating Giovanni, correct?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
Okay.
I know Jeremiah was supposed to be there with Mahogany. I don't know.
That's what we heard initially. We did hear that.
Jeremiah. Yeah, Jeremiah was supposed to be there with Mahogany. And then I know Ariana and Tasia, Ace and Tasia mess around. Sanaya was messing with Blair. So that only lead them two.
Okay. All right. So, when did you first meet Tasia? And before you answer that, who do you think is the ringleader of this group, of this 8?
Tasia.
Okay.
I met Tasia in, I don't want to get it wrong, 2019. Yeah, because I was turning 19 that December. So yeah, I met Tasia in 2019.
And how old were you then?
18.
Okay. So, and how old are you now?
23. I'll be 24 this year.
Okay. So Mahogany definitely was the youngest out of everybody.
Yeah, she's always been the youngest.
Explain Tasia to me. Who is Tasia Lewis?
She is very sneaky, very deceptive. Controlling, possessive, loves to be the center of attention, very attention seeking.
Tasia was the oldest out of the group.
Yeah, Tasia's the oldest. Tasia's 26.
What made Tasia so controlling and sneaking and vindictive and all this? What made her like this? Who is Tasia?
She's always been the center of attention.
Where did Tasia come from? Is she close to her mom, her parents? Like, who is Tasia Lewis?
Tasia's not even from down here. Tasia's from Cleveland, Ohio.
Really?
Yeah, she moved down here when she was like 18. I don't want to get it wrong. She moved down here when she was 18.
So she's only been in Alabama for a little bit then.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you first meet Tasia?
I got some information, y'all.
Tasia is.
Thank you, media team. I got some information, y'all.
With cousin. And it was one night, I think we was out drinking. And no, I was out drinking by myself. And I called him and I asked him where he was and he told me, so I pulled up on him. Then we was all outside drinking and he was like, you want to follow me to my cousin? She was called a flat in Fairfield. So I'm like, yeah, come on. So I followed him. We went, and it was Tasia and another friend of ours, and they had caught a flat. And in the process of trying to get the tie off, which we couldn't get off, we about to get shot at because Tasia and tour with some people.
Oh, wow.
And they done rolled past and seen Tasia sitting in the car. So now they done came back past. I got my gun in the car in the seat. It's cheering out here. I'm like, man, just get in the car with me. Just leave the car and get in the car with me and let's just go. Because I just met you. I ain't trying to die with you. So let's just go on about our business. And from that day forward, she'll call me like when she needed to go somewhere or she needed something. And that's my friend's cousin. So me being me, I'm like, okay, well, if I can help, I'll help.
Right.
So
Tasia's from Ohio. Tasia is from Ohio.
You met Tasia. Y'all about to get in the bloodbath.
We about to get in the whole shootout.
Did that ever change? Were you throughout the relationship with Tasia? Were there more shootouts? Were there more like instances where you guys were about to fight? Can you explain one or two to us?
There's multiple other instances of that, but it was all because of something. 9 times out of 10, she said.
No, Janet. Well, Tasia
Like you
is from
instigate
Ohio and
situations,
Deshaun from Ohio.
and then when you instigate these situations, then somebody tries
She was
to
riding in Alabama.
Now you want to call
But
everybody
even though she was from Ohio, when she was in Ohio, she was that girl. She was the setup girl. She was that girl to make everything jump off. She was still that girl.
So it's fair to say that Tasia instigates, starts trouble, and then once the heat is on, she calls her crew.
Yeah.
And her crew always comes running.
Yeah.
All right. Explain to us, what was your beef now with Tasia and Ace? What happened? There was a school bus incident. Like, what happened? Why?
Everybody share the live for me. Gift the host.
Ace after you.
And follow me, please, if you're new here.
it was, we
She
all
was that
three of
girl.
us,
Thank you guys so
is on
much.
the case
Hey,
me, Tasia, and Ace.
thank
Now
you,
the case
boo-boo.
that we're on,
Thank you, going
this is an
postal.
ongoing case that we've been on for the last almost 3 years.
So she's
So
on a case
Tasia has
with
been
Tasia
telling
and Ace
that
and Blue. They're all on a case
I'm
together.
the one that's in our paperwork. But in actuality, Tasia is the one who's in our paperwork.
Thank you.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Tasia gave a statement against
Don't
me
play
and
with me.
Ace, but Tasia
Why
has been
can't the
telling
judge-
Ace that I gave
why
a
can't the judge
statement
be in her
against
pajamas?
her and him.
Why can't the judge be in her
That's
pajamas?
who Tasia is. She'll start some stuff and then in turn, interesting.
And she'll play everybody against each other.
Shit.
I have a copy of
So
our
Tasia was from
paperwork.
a busy city and took advantage of these country
It says
folks.
the same thing next to
Tasia
my name
turned
that it always
up, honey.
has. No statement given. I've never given a statement. I went to jail. I sat down. I made bun. I haven't done anything else. I go to court when I'm supposed to.
Can we take a peek of that paperwork?
Yeah, I send it to you.
Can we take a peek at that paperwork?
All right. So Tasia is, from the very beginning, Blue, I kept telling everyone, this girl here seems like she's a ringleader. She seems like she runs shit. And when everyone jumps, they say how high. When she say jump, everyone, I just knew it. So is there any other people that Tasia has set up?
Yeah, me. She set up Ace before.
So why is Ace still cool with her?
Hey, coach.
They just started back talking.
What happened?
Tasia and Ace took a gun out of Tasia's brother's house.
So Ace stole a gun from Tasia's brother's house.
We learned so much in this interview.
And they fell out over that. Okay.
Yeah. And they had just got back
Hey,
cool
320.
when I was over there, like around the time of her
Thank
birthday.
y'all for the taps and the gifts.
That's really
Thank you.
that played a part in me leaving too. Because I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
And that's Ace.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who did you ultimately hang out with, like, for years? You knew Tasia and who else?
Tasia. I knew Tasia for years, and I knew Mahogany.
Okay. What about Ariana?
Thank you, Kool-Aid.
I've known Ariana since I was 15.
So you know Ariana for a long time too.
Yeah.
Was Ariana? Tell me who was Ariana. Why was she even there? She looked nervous when she was confronting Mahogany. She even told Mahogany, "I'm not blue." In one of the videos, she said, "I'm not blue." What does Ariana mean by that? I'm not blue. What does she mean?
She was referring to the setup. So if you listen to the video, Tasia told Ariana that Mahogany was trying to set her up with me. The setup was for me.
When you
In
say
that
the
video-
setup, wait, explain to me the setup. What is that?
Allegedly not Tasia.
So-
Allegedly she used to date
It had
Mahogany
been
and
told to me
Sanaya.
in February that they was trying to set me up
Okay.
by Mahogany. And when she told me, we was on a three-way phone call. This is what everybody referring to when I keep saying the three-way call. The three-way
Hey,
call,
Stevie.
me, Ariana,
Thank
and
y'all for the
Mahogany
gifts.
was
I
on that
appreciate y'all
call.
so much. Thank you, Stevie. For
And they
everything.
both knew that they were on the call. But
Okay.
what don't nobody know is that's their first time ever seeing each other.
All right. So let's be clear then. You've known Ariana since you were 15. You've known
Yeah.
Mahogany since you were 18, correct?
Yeah.
And Mahogany, throughout all those years, Mahogany and Ariana never crossed paths. They didn't even know each other.
Had never met each other a day in their life. So that altercation right
Hopefully we
there
can get some
was
clarity
their
in my
first
mind.
time ever seeing each other. So that's why she said, I don't know what Blue told you. She said, you told me you was on the phone. She didn't know who that was.
Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you. Thank you.
Isn't this interesting and ironic? Two people that you have a three-way call with together ended up in a home where one is a part of her murder case. Isn't that interesting?
And I didn't even know.
I know.
I said, hopefully you can get some
Okay,
clarity.
like I'm
Hopefully we
still
can make
talking
it
to
clear
her,
to you today.
like find out Mahogany missing. I'm calling her, I'm like, bro, are you seeing this? Like, are you seeing this dude? She's like, yeah, bro, I'm seeing it.
So now Blue saying when she was talking
And
to
then
Ariana.
whole time he was there.
Is this too loud?
So let's stop, you guys. Now, what Blue is talking
Kia.
about right now is after Mahogany's murder, Blue is calling Ariana on the phone. We can clearly see Ariana in all the videos. But while Blue is on the phone with Ariana on the 26th and the 27th and the 28th, Ariana is telling Blue, like, what's going on? Like, she didn't know nothing. Blue, please walk us through the conversations you were having with Ariana.
I called her the first day and I was like,
we can help you become a host
so
family
what you
girl.
doing? She was like, I'm laying down.
Wait till Lana come in. BOC gonna help you.
She was like, no, I've been asleep.
Terica.
I said, Mahogany missing. She was like, Mahogany who?
Hey, Ray.
I said, Hatch. I said, the girl you was on the phone with me that time. And she was like, oh, the one we was talking to that jumped. The girl with Tasia.
The call was this year. The call was at the beginning of February. The call was like the 2nd through the 5th.
So you playing it to me like
earlier in February.
You don't know what's going on.
There go BOC, Bama girl.
So her nickname is Hatch. Yeah, her nickname Hatch and Huggy.
Who is Jessica?
So you talking to Ariana, she told you she didn't know. I even got a text message from Blue, y'all. This is a text message.
Follow BOC agency right now, Bama.
I sent you me and Tasia last messages, and I sent you screenshots of me and Ariana last message.
And I have the messages, y'all.
Okay, so this is Ariana talking to Blue.
I thought about it.
And Blue asked her straight up. Check this. Blue said, why, bruh? Just tell me that. That's on February the 28th. Ariana says, I wasn't there when all that shit went down on my kids. I wasn't. We were supposed to fight one-on-one. I was supposed to be set up. She said she didn't want to fight me. We talked, she apologized, and I was straight after that. I mean, mirror.
Now that's our last messages. So that's why I keep saying. So if I knew, why would she text me and say that? Because we wasn't on no phone when she texted me that. I had just texted her. I'm like, man, just tell me. I was online when I text her.
There is one more text on February the 29th, but it was at 1:53 a.m. And you just responded back to her, that's all.
Which I want that text.
So now, let me understand these text messages with you and Tasia. Now, these are old because they're back in January. When did you last stop talking to Tasia?
Our last conversation as friends was January the 24th. But it ended January the 24th too. But the last conversation we had was on the 29th, and we was arguing.
I saw you like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, man, on the net because I'm not with all this. And she's like, who? You was like, and it wasn't me because I don't give a fuck enough to it. She's like, I ain't say shit about you. So I see you going back and forth with her. You figure it out, but I know because your ex told me. It was probably her. So Tasia's the type of person that calls a lot of shit and then say she ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, she made a fake page of me and everything. I sent you those screenshots too.
Okay. Tasia says, just like she got my address, I got hers. We ain't worried about none of y'all, and that's fact. Who is y'all? This is you. I don't need a clique. I be by myself. Stop trying to attach me with some bitches. And then she was like, but okay, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, we ain't worried about nobody pulling up. And you told her at the bottom, dick riding. But I told SB that said my name on live first. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay. You was like, that's all y'all business. Nobody gonna touch me, so I could care less. So I see you guys falling out. That was January 29th. That was y'all last text and last altercation, correct?
Yeah, that was it. We didn't have nothing else to talk about after that. Like once
Right,
you
y'all.
tell me y'all ain't worried about nothing, and I tell you I'm not worried, we don't have nothing else to say.
Okay. Why did y'all fall out? What happened with the SB situation and the he said, she said?
So she made a fake page of me, and she
Don't
takes a
mute on me,
dude.
though.
She takes a dude that she supposedly was messing around with, but he was a friend. He a friend of mine. So she takes his baby mama from a fake page of me. I sent you a screenshot, basically saying like, "Oh, your baby daddy been messing around with my friend for this amount of time, and I got our messages and our pictures." So he called me thinking it's really me. I'm like, why would I have pictures and messages of y'all in my phone? So we called Tasia and we had her three-way, and she didn't know I was on the phone. And she basically like, "Oh, that's blue, not knowing I'm on the phone, and he knows it's not me." So that's when we fell out. And then that was when I moved from over there. And then the last situation was she had texted somebody that I know what I was messing with and told them that I had HIV. And she texted me and told me that Tasia told her that. So I had to drop my test results to both of their phone. That was the last message we had, I think, on the 24th.
So Tasia got her hands in it again. So you fell out with Tasia. All right. Now, before you guys fell out, how many fights or how many wars you had to go through for her and why? Give us an example on something that took place that Tasia had started where everybody had to bring their guns.
She was into it with a girl because Tasia went back and told one of the girlfriends that the girl had herpes. And the girl kept trying to fight her, but she would never fight that girl. So Tasia lied and told us that the girls were sitting outside her job. So here we come, the four idiots, and ain't nobody outside her job.
Really? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and kick out, huh? Listen, y'all, don't be mentioning nobody in my comments. No ratchets. And she wasn't. And y'all pulled up like soldiers in the military.
Thank you, Lana. Thank you, Lana.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me back
So
that up.
Tasia made you guys just do the most all the time.
Oh, y'all got it. I'm sorry. I haven't got frozen, y'all. Sorry.
The four idiots.
My phone died. Check your
And ain't
message.
nobody outside her job.
Really? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and kick out, huh? Listen, y'all, don't be mentioning nobody in my comments. No ratchets, no hoods, no vetoes, no Ditos. I don't need no other internet interviewer to carry me. I carry my own. If you guys would like to go over to their pages, please feel free to do so. But we don't care about them in here at this moment in time. I'm speaking to Blue and I'm gonna give y'all everything y'all need, all the information. Okay? Now, okay, so Tasia lied and said a young lady was outside her job and she wasn't, and y'all pulled up like soldiers in the military.
Yeah.
So Tasia made you guys just do it the most all the time.
Yeah.
So it's never a dull moment. As long as Tasia Lewis around, it's never gonna be a dull moment.
Yeah, it had got to the point where the police officers in the area, they actually know us. Like by name, by face. Like will see me out in public and
Speaking of police officers, allegedly, somebody in that crew was sleeping with a police officer or two. And the police officers, they've actually found his face and they posted him now on YouTube. Was Tasia and Sanaya sleeping with police officers, or was it just Tasia only?
it was just Tasia from what I know. From what I didn't see.
Was it two police officers?
It was one, but I can't remember if it was a second one. I know it was one for sure.
There was a face that was pulled up on the internet, and I know you don't want to confirm it, really. I know you don't, but I'm gonna just show you the face. Why did I take a picture of this officer? I'll tell you what, let me just pull it up this way. Now, while I'm looking for the officer, is Tasia okay? Was Tasia known to be healthy? Like, had any type of elements or anything like that?
She was like, you talking about like mental ailments?
Mental and like, you know, she's telling you, like she told that woman you had HIV and she lied. She also told somebody else that person had herpes. Was she healthy?
No.
What was this? No, these people have nothing. New details and woman's kidnapping now.
No.
So she was not explained. Does this guy look familiar?
No.
Okay, so that's not the officer that she was dating. Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do you think that guy? Okay. Oh, he's younger. Okay. Do you think the gentleman that she was dating was one of the cops that went over to the scene of the crime that day?
If he was working that shift that morning, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and talk to us about Tasia and her health.
She took meds for depression, but as far as like STD wise,
This is a good interview,
she
Anna. I didn't know this interview was this good.
That I know of.
I didn't know this interview was this good.
Yeah.
This is a good interview.
Okay, so she's been burned, so she's had to go to the doctor to get medication a few times.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, have you ever dated anybody on this screen, like Tasia, Sanaya, or Jill?
I started it over.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's been burned, so she's had to go to the doctor to get medication.
She took meds for depression, but as far as like STD wise, she'd been burned a few times that I know of. Yeah.
Okay, so she's been burned. So she's had to go to the doctor to get medication a few times.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, have you ever dated anybody on this screen, like Tasia, Sanaya, or Giovanni?
I had sex with Sanaya once in December.
Okay, so you had sex with Sanaya. And Sanaya now dates Blair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so for everyone just coming in, this is Blue, you guys. Blue from Birmingham, Alabama. Blue was actually friends with the 8 people that's been arrested in the rape, sodomy, kidnapping, and beating of Mahogany, the 20-year-old from Birmingham, Mississippi.
Hey, Jesse.
And Blue has just explained to us that she actually had a sexual relationship in Sanaya last year in December. And someone in the comments wants to know the relationship with everyone here. What we learned from Blue today is that Giovanni and Tasia are cousins, and Sanaya and the 8th person arrested, Ariana, as cousins. And Tasia was dating Ariana, and Sanaya was dating Blair and used to date Blue. And Giovanni maybe was dating Brandon, and Jeremiah maybe was dating Mahogany. Okay? So you might have to take some notes to keep up. Okay? Type your question again. Now, thank you.
Don't forget, make sure I get the 10K,
Okay.
y'all. We on our way, but make sure I get the 10K.
That was their thing. So, Blue, tell me about the group chat.
This is a good
There's
interview.
A group chat where things go down, people meet up, who we gonna rob, who we gonna set up.
Right now.
Were you in this group chat?
No, there never was a group chat. And I'm not saying this because I'm saying this just because from me being around them, I know that there has never been a group chat where we talk about nothing like that. Never. Like, we'll have FaceTime group chats where we'll sit up and talk. I'm not going to sit up on the phone and talk with them, but they'll sit up and talk till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We're talking about texting, talking about who we finna rob, who we finna set up, which I ain't never robbed to set up nobody. But talking about all that, yeah, ain't no group chat like that.
So when Tasia texts Darian, or whatever his name is, about the body.
No, I didn't have an iPhone. I didn't have an iPhone at the time, and then I had to block them from my phone anyway. They couldn't text or call me if they wanted to.
Ever since January the 29th, Blue had blocked and fell out with all of them.
I blocked her the 24th. I hadn't already blocked her number and everything the 24th. The only thing I hadn't blocked was her messenger. And that was only because I was watching the stuff that she was posting toward me. So when I finally got tired of it, I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to go back and forth on the internet with you. And you trying to argue with the wrong person. And then after that little argument right there, I blocked her, and that was it. We ain't have nothing to say to each other from that point.
Okay.
Right.
Well, please, and Duchess, it is the same case, but it wasn't over income tax. It was over jealousy and a gun. But yes, this is the same case, but not because of that. Okay. So, Blue, did Tasia ever set up her baby daddy or anybody else?
It's stuff that point to she knew. Like, it's certain stuff that she knew about what happened to her baby daddy that I'm finding out that the people that she's saying told her this didn't tell her.
And it's looking like she had something to do with it.
Yeah.
How many kids does Tasia have?
4.
4 children? This is the first time we're hearing about this.
Yeah, she got 4. She got one that passed away, which was my godson, and then the other 3.
Jesus. How many kids does Sanaya have?
1.
Giovanni?
I don't know. I ain't know.
Okay. Does Blair, Brandon, or Francis have any children?
Yeah, Francis got a little girl. I think Blair got a baby. I don't know if Brandon got one. And I think that's it.
So Tasia got 4 kids and 1 passed away, and Sanaya got 1. How many kids does Ariana have?
2.
And then Mahogany had 1.
Yeah.
Was there a rumor that Mahogany was pregnant when she died?
Not from what I heard, no.
No.
Because someone keeps saying a son. I've heard a few things on the internet talking about her son.
Not daughter.
I'm like, I only heard about a daughter.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about the
All right. So let's transition a little bit. So what we've learned so far, you guys, Tasia is the ringleader in the mastermind, just like I called it. Sanaya is a lap dog and a follower. Giovanni, I didn't know that was Tasia's cousin. Sanaya, I did not know was dating Blair. I thought it was Giovanni. Francis got a daughter. Sanaya got 4 kids. Sanaya got 1 child. Tasia got 4 kids. Francis got 1 child. Ariana has 2. Mahogany has 1. This is a lot. And also, Tasia's just a bad fucking seed. She likes to fight. She likes to shoot. Tasia's the type of girl. She don't just talk it. She walks it. Yeah. I don't know where all the kids were that night.
She don't walk it. It's the people around her that walk.
But technically,
okay,
she don't walk it.
Okay, so she throws a rock and hides her hand, and then sends out everybody.
She'll throw a rock and hide her hand, and then she run and tuck her tail behind us.
So a lying-ass, snitch-ass, fake-ass coward. That's how you would describe her.
Yeah, that's summing all up.
Come on, y'all, 10K today for me because I'm being great.
Lying-ass. Okay, so she basically putting everybody else in harm's way to save her own ass.
Yeah.
On her lies. All right, so let's move into something a bit more intimate. So we've heard rumors that Mahogany's mom and her sister, and we know that Mahogany reached out to her mother and sister during her demise. We also heard rumors of Mahogany being put out of her mom's house. We also heard a rumor that it's possible, that Mahogany's stepfather had touched her. Can you clear some things up for us? How was Mahogany's relationship with her mom?
Imp did a good ass interview. Imp done cussed the girl out. Thank you, Yaya Love. Can y'all help me? This is a good interview. This is a good interview.
I can honestly say,
oh my God,
she chose to be around us. Like she didn't have to. She didn't have to be around us. She really did. Miss Gill, anytime Mahogany needed anything, Miss Gill was 1 phone call away with no problem, no hesitation, no nothing. It was just how Mahogany was like.
Yeah.
Mahogany can be in a room full of people and make a party by herself. Like she never had to. She never had to do like everything everybody else did. And then when most of the time when dudes came around, the first person they wanted to talk to was Mahogany. Mm-hmm. So everything that night was a build-up of years. And I'm speaking for like Tasia.
How's your spirit? How's your soul?
Tasia, that was built up. How's your health, sister? We get old. How's your health? And years of them constantly getting back and forth. I did my best, brown beauty. Them constantly arguing, her constantly making a problem behind me. Like it was. That's why she looked like that in that courtroom. Like it ain't the point that she thinks she in a video game. That's really how she feels.
Thank you. Y'all make sure I get the 10K. Come on, y'all.
At all.
10K.
If you probably was to go in there
and then we'll work on 20. Let me get the charge of this phone down.
But she don't.
Jesus. This describes a lot. This shows how much this girl really hated Mahogany. I'm
Look at
sorry, Blue. Look, this is Tasia on top of Mahogany. I'm sorry, Blue. Look at this. That there showed so much jealousy and hate, and that showed me how much he really just didn't like this girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Mahogany is laying on the ground right now
Thank you,
in the
Brown
nude. Handcuffed, been raped, beat, gunpoint, spit on. So Miss Gail was a great mom, and her and Mahogany had a great relationship. How was Mahogany's relationship with her sister?
I mean, their relationship
Just
was
too
okay.
bright?
I ain't gonna say great. Like, they had their moments. Like, our family had their moments.
Yep. I have a sister and I have we got our moments.
So like our family had their moments, but they wanted Hatch to do what they knew Hatch could do. Because Hatch
is Mahogany. Hatch is Mahogany, you guys. So the mom and her.
Is that better?
They didn't want Mahogany doing none of the stuff she was doing. Like, Mahogany had just started back hanging around them in January. No, February, because that's when she said that's when she first went back over there. But they started back talking in January. Because that was around about right before I left from over there.
Kimmy, I do not.
All right, so we're gonna ask you a few questions about Mahogany. I know it may hurt a little bit, but we will expect you to be a little truthful.
Let me take some sun out my living room.
Was Mahogany a gangbanger?
I know, but I'm very smart and resourceful.
No.
Did Mahogany carry a gun?
Yes.
Has she ever shot at anybody?
That was just protection. Like,
okay.
A lot of the times, Mahogany she was never in one spot, and then she knew the folks that she was.
Hey, my tie.
So, yeah, she carried a gun. Now, has she ever shot at anybody? No, not that I know of.
Okay.
It was just for protection, though. She kept a gun for protection.
Perfect. Just remember, you guys, Mahogany is 20. And she's been
really
hanging out for a while. She was young. So another question.
Tap the screen, y'all.
Who did Mahogany steal that gun from?
See, I can't. It's blue.
The gun was stolen.
I can't do that. It's blue's. It's blue's window. Oh wow. Send me some research.
The gun that was stolen from the dude wasn't the dude's gun. It was Ace's gun.
Gotcha. And then Mahogany stole it from him?
Mahogany stole it from Westside, and when they found out that was the gun, that's the gun that they stole out of her purse.
Gotcha. See, this is a tangled web. So Westside stole a gun from Ace. Mahogany stole a gun from Westside, not knowing it was Ace's gun. So when Mahogany come over to the house, allegedly Tasia stole the gun out of her purse along with some money.
Yeah.
Whew. It's so interesting how all this stuff connects. This is deep. Okay. So a lot of you guys are just coming in, you guys. Welcome, Blue. Blue is a lovely young lady from Birmingham, Mississippi. Knows the 8 people.
Birmingham, Alabama. Blue never told me Alabama. Like, correct me.
The rape, sodomy.
It's not me. It's Blue.
Murder, the beating.
It's not me.
Blue knows. She knows several of these people and been knowing them for years. And I'm saying Birmingham, Alabama.
I don't know, media team. I don't know if I can take somebody else's case. I can't promise her that.
Y'all gonna spray me out.
It's too overwhelming for me to be doing too much.
Okay.
That was so funny in my
Forgive me,
mind.
Forgive me.
And never corrected. Blue
Thank
never
you.
said
Yeah,
Alabama.
Blue is doing an amazing job.
Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Let me
Blue
just say
is a
this.
young lady.
Let me just say this, y'all. Sometimes I don't go back and watch my interviews, but we did a good interview. Like when I say we, I'm talking about me and the comments, because remember, a lot of y'all questions are y'all questions as well. We did a good interview here. Yes, we did. You, my, wow. I'm glad I went back to hit play on this. We learned so much. Period.
So for everybody to know, Blue is a young lady.
Yeah, I just got a mouthful of gold.
Try, you didn't have to explain them. They done saw plenty of young ladies that do goals and hats like Blue. So y'all stop acting like you're surprised. And a lot of y'all down there want a piece of Blue right now. We'll see about that later. Okay, y'all know. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Now listen, devil is on you, y'all. She's a stud, and that's it. Now, so Blue was friends. Blue has nothing to do with the
I've
word.
been trying to
Blue is not
fix the
present.
brightness.
Blue had actually fallen out with these people back in January.
I don't know what else
January
to
the
do.
24th to the 29th, Blue had fallen out with Tasia and this gang. Text messages transpired, a little cussing, a little this. I'll pull up, you'll pull up, go on about your business. Blue also got word from Mahogany that if Blue ain't careful, Tasia and Francis was going to set Blue up to take Blue out of here because they're all involved in the case. Tasia was also setting up Blue and Francis with the DA by snitching on Francis and Blue. Tasia got Francis thinking Blue is a snitch, but the paperwork from the DA shows that Tasia been snitching on them the whole time. Okay? And not only that, Francis and Tasia just started hanging back around because Francis stole a gun from Tasia's brother. And Tasia fell out with Francis, so they just became friends. But what Francis don't know, while he was falling out with Tasia, Tasia was setting him up to take him down. Tasia, dirty girl. Okay?
Did y'all hear all of that? Or do I need to bag it up? Do I need to reverse?
Just started hanging around Tasia 3 months ago. She's a lapdog follower. Giovanni is Tasia's cousin. Sanaya is Ariana's cousin. And you know what's the gag? Ariana never met Mahogany. She was the 8th girl arrested. But Ariana knew Blue since they were 15 years old. And the first night we see Ariana on this video, the night of the fight and the killing, that was Ariana's first time. That's Ariana's first time meeting. That's Ariana right here, y'all. That's our first time meeting Mahogany. That's Ariana little butt right there. That's Ariana. That's Ariana. That's her first time meeting Mahogany, but she was on a 3-way call with Mahogany and Blue sometime prior to. Mahogany knew Ariana was on the phone, and that's where Mahogany told Blue, watch your back, because they out to get you. But this is the gag. Blue thought she had a friend in Mahogany. In Ariana. But apparently, Blue, Ariana wanted to be down with these people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ariana wants to be down with Tasia in the peeps. So I'm glad, number one, that you safe and sound and alive. And I'm surprised because I'm pretty sure any conversation you have Ariana was taking back a bone. Because as soon as she met Mahogany, they was already setting her up to beat Mahogany up. Based on what Ariana told Blue, she was supposed to play setup. Isn't that what she told you, Blue?
Yeah. She said that Tasia told her that Mahogany was trying to set her up.
Tasia told Ariana. Oh, what happened to me? Am I gone? Oh, I'm back. I'm on mute.
Okay, so this is what it reads. This is Blue. So this is the thing. Blue, tell us about after the murder. Tell us about the call you had with Ariana. So remember, you guys, Ariana was at the murder. She was there. She slapped Mahogany several times in the video. She was there for the murder, the rape, and guess what? Blue made a call to Ariana. Ariana, you see what's going on? Ariana told Blue, what? So talk about it, Blue. Tell us again the conversation you had on Ariana after the murder.
Sleazy.
And she just acted like she didn't know what I was talking about. So that's why I automatically assume you ain't done, you ain't know, because that's how you played it to me. You tried to act like you didn't know what was going on. And then from what you was telling me prior to that, I didn't even know that you was back talking to Tasia.
I know you 919.
I sent you the screenshots of them messages too. She sent me a screenshot of a girl texting her, telling her that Tasia wanted to fight. And that wasn't even
Thank you, Sleazy.
a month ago. That was like the beginning of
Blue
February.
high right here.
Just to say
But
she
I don't
was
know,
on the way
Brian.
down, no shade. Ariana was another follower. And you described it great in your text messages. Dick
Thank you,
riding.
Ari.
That girl was talking on the phone with you, being your friend,
919,
and
where you
hanging
at?
out with these girls and playing setup to get Mahogany.
Thank you, Ari.
So this is my question, Blue.
Ari.
How did Mahogany get to Tasia's house that night? Do you know?
She took an Uber. They called her over there.
They called her. Did Ariana tell you
they
that?
called her over there.
Thank you, Ari.
Okay.
No, they said this in the beginning. Like her mama said that she took an Uber over there.
How do we know?
Like when she went missing, that's what they said. She took an Uber over there. She was there of free will.
Oh God.
It's just when she was there, they were together that night. Like all of this literally happened because of that night. Nothing prior. It was just everything prior played an emotional play.
Right.
Yeah, it played a role in it, but all of that was that night. They took the gun out of her purse. She stripped them naked. They felt something.
All right. So a lot of you guys that came.
Oh, hi.
Late. Once Mahogany got there, Mahogany had a gun and some money in her purse. One of the 8 people went in her purse and took the gun and the money out. She assumed that it was Brandon. So Mahogany grabbed the gun from Jeremy and told Jeremy, give me this gun, and told Brandon, strip down, fat boy. Stripped him down naked to check and see that he had the gun and the money. When she stripped him down, Brandon said, now you see I don't have it. What y'all gonna do to her? Oh, hell no, she done stripped me down. Oh, we about to get her. So when
It's
she
always
stripped
a Brandon.
Brandon got upset and told everybody, oh, now we about to deal with her. And that's when the tables turned. That's when the tables turned, you guys. And from there, spit, fight, kick. They threatened Ariana. What does going to the bathroom mean?
Angie.
If you don't hit us, you going to the bathroom.
If you know what?
In one of the videos, you can hear a boy telling Ariana, if you don't hit her, you go into the bathroom.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Lyric.
All right.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Girl, it's not my body. Can you reach up there? I need to get up. Which one?
Mm-hmm.
Can
Yeah.
you reach it?
Yes, we know who Ace is. Ace is Francis Harris. Francis is Ace. Ace allegedly pulled the trigger and shot her behind the head while she was in handcuffs in the news. So everybody, Blue is going to take a break for a second. I'm going to go ahead and fill you guys in on what's been happening. If a lot of you guys don't know, this is Francis Ace Harris. Francis actually took Mahogany to the dump location. In the car was Francis, Blair Green, and Jeremy. They drove her to the dump station together in the nude with her hands. While Blue is getting done, I'm going to read this article to you guys. Please be advised, it could be a trigger warning. This article is extremely detailed, and I'll go through it as fast as I can so y'all can understand what's going on with some of the charges now, because a lot of people's charges are being reduced. Some charges have even been dropped. A lot of charges have been dropped. And let's talk about it. Before killing Mahogany Jackson, the young mother had previously considered friends who allegedly tortured her for hours, told her they were going to toss the trash at a legal dump site. Francis Harris, that's Ace. Thank you so much. Francis Harris, one of the 8 people charged in connection with Mahogany's alleged kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, and murder, shot the 20-year-old woman in the back of the head, authorities say. Investigators later recovered Mahogany's body under 2 mattresses at Birmingham dump, and we all assuming that Adarius is the one that told where the body was. A person that was not there, but a part of that clique, he told. In an interview with District Attorney Carr. This is one of the most savage cases I've ever seen. Cruel, just inhumane acts depicted on video. Carr was referring to a slew of videos collected in evidence depicting Mahogany's torture in the last hours. Carr says the footage was something that you can't forget about. And when you see it, he continues, the sheer animalistic acts, in my opinion, are just unbearable. Mahogany had joined the group of her own accord on February the 24th, before a confrontation between them soared. She had gone to Brandon Polk's home. The 24-year-old, she held a gun that she had previously stolen. So Mahogany had a gun that she had previously stolen. All right? She thought Brandon had took the gun. What we just found out about Blue, the gun actually belonged to Ace. So Mahogany stole the gun from a guy named Westside. The gun got missing. She was over there at Pope's house. She said Pope had the gun. She made him strip naked at gunpoint. The gun that she took from Jeremy McDowell. She aimed the gun at Pope and forced him to strip to prove that he didn't have the gun or the money. Once he got angry because he was being held at gunpoint, Pope said, "Oh no, kill her ass or do something to that bitch. She made me strip." Throughout the torturous overnight hours spanning February 24th and 25th, Mahogany was allegedly moved from the group to multiple locations by the group, including an apartment complex named Serenity Apartments. There, Mahogany was allegedly forced to have oral sex with one of the women, while another woman held her head, and a third held a gun in one hand and recording device in another. Per the videos, the evidence according to the district attorney. One person in the house allegedly told her to hurry up because she had another person that wanted oral sex. At one point, Mahogany managed to sneak several text messages to her family asking for help, sending them location. She wanted them to send the police to Tasia's house. She told her mom she was being held hostage. As the abuse continued, Mahogany's terror escalated and she defecated on the floor. She pooped over the floor, you guys. Investigators covered her body 2:19 a.m. February 26th. A lot of the charges, when the people went to court on the 13th, have been tweaked by the judge. A lot of charges have been dropped, meaning gone. A lot of charges have been reduced. A grand jury will consider charges over capital murder during kidnapping against Pope and McDowell, as well as Harris. This is Pope. McDowell is 18 years old. You don't see him in this picture. And this is Francis.
Yes,
all right. So they were charged with capital murder, right, but now Brandon's charges and Jeremy's charges have been dropped or reduced to rape and sodomy. Tasia Lewis, the ringleader, Tasia Lewis, the ringleader, just the ringleader, all the coward, the snitch, the one that will set you up. She will throw a rock and hide her hand. She will set you up for the kill.
8.
Tasia, Giovanni, which is Tasia's cousin, and Ariana, which you don't see here, another follower. Each are charged with felony murder, but Clapp's initial second-degree assault charge was reduced to a misdemeanor. The 3 remaining suspects, this is Blair Green, 25, and Sanaya McCall, 23, who were both initially charged with felony murder during first-degree kidnapping and first-degree sodomy, are slated for separate preliminary hearings on March 18th. If convicted of capital murder charges such as cases in Alabama hold possibility of the death penalty. All right, who is Blue? Blue is not a part of the murder, but Blue was friends with these individuals. Blue has been friends with Ariana since 15. Blue is now 23. So it's safe to say that Blue has known Ariana for 8 years. Blue has known Tasia since she was 18, 19, 21. So she's known Tasia for 5 years, Ariana for 8 years, Mahogany for 5 years, and she's known of Giovanni. So Blue knows them. They hung out. Not only that, Blue talked to Ariana after the murder. Blue talking to Ariana like, yeah, did you see what's going on with Mahogany? Ariana told Blue, Mahogany who? She's talking like she didn't even know what was going on. And Ariana was at the murder. She's the one that slapped Mahogany in the videos. Okay? So Blue is here to have a conversation with us. Blue is not being added. Blue don't want to be added. Blue is bringing clarity today to the things that she thinks took place. And not only that, Blue is telling us things about these individuals that we didn't know. None of you guys knew that Tasia had 4 children and one of her children died. None of you guys know that Sanaya was a mother of 1. None of you guys knew that Francis had a daughter. And none of you guys knew that, that's that. Okay, so Blue is just bringing light to this situation. Okay, please stop trolling, Cousin April. We would hate to mute you. Just listen. Okay, I'm breaking it down so you guys can have a clear understanding. Blue was not present. Blue was not talking to Tasia. I got messages from between Blue and Tasia on June 29th where Blue told her to fuck off. We'll pull up. And Tasia like, well, pull up then. Blue ain't want no more parts of them because of some bullshit, some he said, she said. Not only that, Tasia had told one of Blue's girlfriends, oh, Blue got AIDS. So Blue sent her paperwork, I don't have no diseases. Tasia also told another person that they had herpes. Tasia was a real sneaky troublemaker, low-handed, bottomless pink, sleazy, slug bucket young lady that will put you out in the forefront to take a bullet for her while she hear her hand. Also, we found out that Tasia dated Ariana. Okay? Also, we found out Sanaya dates Blair. Also, Tasia was also dating Francis and Ariana at the same time. Not only that, guess what else? Blue was even dating Sanaya back in December. That's why Blue is here. That's who Blue is. Blue is bringing us light on who these individuals are. We don't know them, but Blue knows them. And that's why Blue is here today. So respectfully, please say hi to Blue and please don't troll her. I wrote that down. Okay? So, now Blue's nervous, but Blue has cried, everybody. Listen. Blue has cried. I noticed when you ask Blue a question that has a lot of weight, she laughs a little bit. So, it's okay. It's okay. It's her nervous. That's her nervous tick. But she comes from crying. Thank you. It keeps her from crying.
It keeps me from crying. Because what y'all not understanding is I have memories with not only do I have memories with Hatch, most of the memories that I have with Hatch, Tasia's in them. So I can't think about Hatch and think about stuff we did together and Tasia not be there because she was there.
And Tasia again, ringleader, snitch, coward, throws a rock, hide her hand. Tasia will lie for you to come fight for her. Tasia will steal. Tasia will set you up. and won't throw a blow and be ready for you to fight for her on her life. You'll find out later that she's been lying. Not only that, Tasia been snitching on Francis, and they got a case together. Blue, Francis, and Tasia got a case together. Tasia been telling Francis all this time, Blue snitching, but Blue got the affidavit from the district attorney, and the only person that has paperwork is Tasia. She been lying and snitching. Not only that, Tasia and Francis weren't even close for a while because Francis stole the gun from Tasia's brother. And that's why Tasia was slowly setting Ace's ass up. And Ace is the one that allegedly shot Mahogany in the back of the head with that pistol. Well, Silas, I don't know how somebody gonna be involved when they weren't there.
And I'm not talking to these folks. I keep saying the same thing.
And this is the deal, Silence. I saw the videos. She ain't in the videos. I'm not gonna show y'all all the videos, but we saw video. I'm gonna turn this down so Blue don't have to hear it. But there are videos, baby, and you can see everybody in the videos. So you guys need to stop going from different lives and believing what people are saying. I'm gonna bring you facts. How can somebody that's not present be involved?
Come on, Shanique.
Okay, the police records also stated that Mahogany went there on her own. Well, she wasn't there. She wasn't even talking to them. Here's a fight between Blue and Tasia on the 29th, where Blue's like, fuck y'all, we'll pull up. They fell out. You don't know all the receipts, and you come to my room late trying to troll. But we ain't gonna have that. We gonna let you gonna listen or give or leave. All right, put the facts over your feelings. All right, I love you too, Silas, but I promise you. Yeah, just
I keep saying, y'all have to listen to what I'm saying. The video of Ariana and Mahogany in front of each other, it's their first time ever seeing each other. Ever. Ariana knew who Mahogany was because of the fight between Mahogany and Tasia last year. Mahogany didn't know who Ariana was. That's their first time ever seeing each other.
And you see Ariana in that video slapping that girl because the guy made her. You can hear Ariana in the video talking. I'm not Blue though. I'm not Blue. Look, I'm not. You know why? Because Blue, Mahogany, and Ariana had a friendship over the phone. They were three-waying each other. All this time, Blue thought Ariana was on her side. Blue didn't know Ariana was down with the crew. Still, being a follower, wanted to hang out. So when Mahogany said over the phone, Blue, watch your back. Tasia and Francis, they after you. They thinking that she a friendly. They thinking she cool. They're not knowing Ariana all this time. They didn't know. It's crazy, y'all, but it's big. But I'm here to piece it all together. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna leave nothing unfolded. I'm gonna make sure we understand who everybody is and what part they play. And I want y'all to know who Blue is. Blue is not there. Blue's not involved. Blue had a big falling out with Tasia. Blue didn't F with none of these people. No. Okay? Now, when Blue was talking to Ariana, Blue asked Ariana, did you hear about Mahogany? Mahogany told Blue, Ariana told Blue, Mahogany who? Making Blue think she wasn't even at the place. And I have the text message to prove it. I got a text message to prove it. Out of all the text messages, I think this is so important. This is Blue. Why, bro? Just tell me that. Ariana said, I wasn't there when all that shit went down. On my kids. I wasn't. We were supposed to fight 101. I was supposed to be set up. She said she didn't want to fight me. We talked, she apologized, and I was straight after that. This was what I'm saying. Look. Blue and the purple. Why, bro? Just tell me why. Ariana, we can see her in the videos. We see her slapping Mahogany. We see her yelling at Mahogany. But this girl telling Blue she was not there. And knowing that this girl was dead, this is what she's texting Blue back. She was there. This is this is how you know this her. Hang on her picture right here. That's that little white blonde wig. That's how we know. That's Ariana, her little blonde wig right there. The same photo on her Facebook and IG. That's Ariana, little blonde wig. How they gonna come for Blue next when they all locked up? The whole game gone. Ain't nobody to come for nobody. The whole get along game is gone. And the only person that was down with them was Darius. He went to the cops first. Darius is the one that went to the cops first and told the cops where the body was. Allegedly. So who coming for who? Okay. She stopped hanging with him January. She fell out with Tasia January 24th and text Tasia some war talk January 29th, and that was it. They were done. I have the text messages to prove it. You know I ain't gonna tell y'all no bullshit. So y'all need to put the facts before your feelings. Now, Blue, did you know that some of them went to the club after they killed that girl?
No.
There's a club called Playhouse or something like that.
Yeah.
Allegedly, some people went to Playhouse.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's a strip club.
Allegedly, Darius was telling them to hurry up, and they went to Playhouse.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Right, AMJ.
Are you talk to us about the funeral and the memorial? Were you afraid to show up, or what was going on?
Nah, I didn't know. I went to the viewing.
Okay, you went to the viewing.
I didn't go to the funeral. That's too much.
Okay.
At once.
Okay. Did anything happen with Mahogany and her stepdad at all?
Not that I know of, no.
How do you feel about them dropping all of the charges? Everybody's charges being dropped or reduced. Some charges have been dropped, some are being reduced.
It ain't fair. I feel like it's not fair. I feel like if you're gonna charge one, you should charge all, and then dropping or reducing their charge. When you got video proof of them doing it, so yeah,
How many videos have you saw?
one, and that was the one of my name being said, and I didn't even watch that all the way through. I watched it enough to hear my name.
Just the slap part.
Yeah, I didn't even see the slap. By the time she raised her arm, I was turning it off. I just wanted to hear my name.
Who is your support group right now? Who's supporting you like through all of this?
My mama, my brother, my sister, my best friend. That's it.
Hey, Caramello. Hey, Irresistible C. Quiet Storm. This is the interview I did
Is
with
this
from the Mahogany Jackson case.
this is a message that
She was a friend of Mahogany's.
Ariana Mahogany sent to her mom back on December 26th. I want to read it. Okay, you guys. I just want you to know I love you.
This was a good interview.
If you ever need anybody, I'm here. Whether it's
Anybody want to see this interview, go subscribe to my YouTube, the official EmpressParis. This was a good interview. This was a very, 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 very good interview. And I'm not saying it because it was me, but damn, we did a good job. Hey, Kathy Brown. This was very informative, so detailed. We learned a lot of information. There were some things Blue didn't even know about that we enlightened Blue on. Okay, thank you. We did our thing. And I was coming on live today to do some question and answers from the people on YouTube, the girls on YouTube, with their comments. You know, most of them are being respectful. I was going to try to do question and answer, but we did our thing. You hear me? No central air. Thank you, ANJ. Thank you, Rawa. Oh my God. It's like I'm in awe with all the information. Like, it's like, even though I did it, I'm still finding out information based on watching this interview now. I'm finding out stuff, and I did the interview.
first shoulder, you've done an amazing job of molding me to who I am. I appreciate you.
Let me back that up a little bit.
For life, I know you're the only one who really has my best interest.
I'm going to back this up. It's Mahogany's letter to her mom.
Support group right now.
On December 26th.
Who's supporting you like through all of this?
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. And I got a lot of followers from YouTube.
My mama.
So make sure you go to the official EmpressParis on YouTube. I think you're undercover judge for real.
That's it.
I love you, AJ, but no, I'm not. I'm not, my love. I love you, though. Hey, Vanity. Period. Hey, Vanity. Y'all make sure y'all follow me, share the live, and make sure I get the 10K if you can.
This is a message that Ariana Mahogany sent to her mom back on December 26th. I want to read it.
Oh, now I got a good gift.
I just want you to know I love you, and if you ever need anybody, I'm here. Whether it's an ear or shoulder, you've done an amazing job of molding me to who I am. I appreciate you. For life, I know you're the only one who really has
apparently you've been free. So I didn't unban you.
Take heed to everything.
Apparently you've been free. You just say no.
I'm so sorry for everything I
didn't go look for your name.
I wish I can take it back, but I can't.
Yeah.
But from this day forward, I just want to make you proud. It's not too.
I just had to come up here real fast because why are we still at 3 stars? Can we get some gifts on the screen? Like, what's going on? Gift the girl down. She is working hard.
Kia wants me to be rich like her. Thank you, Kia. Yeah, you guys, we're still on 3 stars. And I appreciate Kia for coming in. Sometimes I get this content going on, I forgot to just say, y'all show me some love. You right, Kia, right, we right. So if you guys don't mind, look out for Imp, because I'll make sure I look out for you guys by bringing you good content, facts, you know, and just make sure we got details to these different cases that are coming up. So also, I got a receipt that I might need to hold on Monday. I got a whole receipt. All right, I know some of y'all ain't got it, and that's okay, but help out if you can, please, my love bugs. Help out if you can. I got a receipt, y'all. Ooh.
Who is your support group right now? Who's supporting you like through all of this?
My mama, my brother, my sister, my best friend. That's it.
Thank you, Shay. Thank you guys for the gifts. You guys, yeah, Kathy Brown. Make sure you guys go into
Is
your
this
gift box. There's some
this is a message that Ariana Mahogany
thank you,
sent
Kathy
her mom
Brown.
back on December 26th. I want to read it.
Thank you, baby.
Okay, you guys. I just want you to know I love you, and if you ever need anybody, I'm here. Whether it's an ear or shoulder, you've done an amazing job of molding me to
Thank
who
you,
I am.
Kathy.
I
Thank you, No
appreciate
Central
you.
Air.
For life, I know you're the only one
Thank
who
you,
really
Shay.
has my best interest. So I'm gonna listen and take heed to everything
No, my voice
you
ain't
say,
gone, but
mommy.
the way I lower it,
I'm
it
so
does
sorry
that.
for everything I put you through. I wish I can take it back, but I
Thank you, Kathy
can't.
Brown.
But
Thank
from
you,
this
Shay.
day
Thank you,
forward,
No
I
Central
just
Air.
want to make you proud.
Hey, it's fine. Thank
It's
you all
not
for the
too
gifts. No
many
Central
like you,
Air,
Mama.
Kathy Brown.
You did outstanding with all 6 of us,
Lady
and I
Lavish.
know I got to make you proud. I'm
Yaya.
20 and I'm ready to listen, Mom.
Going
I want
postal.
you to do
Melanie.
I want to
Shay.
do hair like you when you've been pushing me to.
919.
So those are my next
27
steps.
underscore.
So good night, my first lady. You are truly a Black queen, and I'm striving to be like you. She wrote that to her mom on December 26th.
Thank you, going postal. Dang, thank you, going postal. Thank you again, No Central Air. Thank y'all. Oh my God. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Hey, Ariana. Oh, don't say that, No Central Air. Oh my God. That was her goodbye letter. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
So Blue, do you think this is true right now? Do you think this took place in jail?
The official EmpressParis on YouTube, you guys go follow me. The official EmpressParis. There's a lot of stuff on there that I've been covering during the week, and I'm bringing some of it from YouTube.
If he did, I
The
don't know how
official
he got a picture of
EmpressParis.
it.
Yeah, allegedly this is Sanaya.
I think that's old. Somebody told me that picture was going around. They did say it was old.
Okay, so it's old. So, are you going to go to any of the trials?
Hey, Red.
I'm gonna go to one. I want to go to the sentencing.
Look at Yaya flying across the screen. I can see all y'all in the comments.
Well, she said the sentencing. That's deep. That's deep. You don't want to go to the trial because of all the acts and the heinous acts and all the details. It's going to break you down. That's fair. I think that's fair.
I see all y'all in the comments.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
You guys keep saying, be careful, listen. Blue didn't make these people do this. Blue ain't snitching on these people. They snitched on themselves when they decided to videotape the entire ordeal. So when y'all telling Blue to be careful, Blue ain't did nothing. Blue wasn't there. These people decided to steal that girl's gun out that damn purse. She decided to make Brandon strip butt naked. And Brandon said,
We'll
kill
see,
my
Jaja.
ass or do something for making me strip and I didn't have the gun. So I'm figuring out why Blue gotta be careful.
We'll see about that.
Blue fell out with them back in January. They did it to themselves. Again, everybody saying Blue knew, so y'all just walking in, y'all don't know the facts. Y'all didn't watch the whole show. That's why it's not smart to walk in my room late in between when I'm doing the deeds, because I'm gonna break down the facts down. Again, facts over feeling. Anybody here saying Blue knew, you don't know. You weren't there, and you missed the facts and the receipts. Thank you, Remy. So you missed it. Okay, thank you guys for the gifts. All right, so you guys missed it. Blue was very special in Mahogany's life. They both were friends. Both of these young ladies were friends. They were tight. They were close. At some point, Blue was friends with Tasia, and they fell out. Blue was also friends with Ariana, and didn't even know Ariana was speaking behind her back, still hanging out with these people. And guess what? Tasia, being the ring leader, more than likely the one that stole the gun out of Mahogany's purse and got everybody in prison. You know what's sad? She the ring leader and pretty much got less charges than everybody involved. That's the game.
Come through, Imp. Come through, Imp.
Less charges. And she made that girl lick her. They put her head down between these women's legs and held her head. That's why I don't understand why their charges are being reduced. The system is failing us. But you know what, Gucci Shrimp? I'm praying as the information keeps unfolding and everything keeps opening up. This will be a great call. This will be a great time for us to write a letter to somebody. Because I don't know why they're dropping these charges left and right. I can see dropping Jeremy's charges from capital murder. That's about it. Everything else, everybody can ride out.
No, they're not going to drop Jeremiah because he was prison. That's how it works.
No, what I mean though, I don't mean drop, I mean reduce. Reduce it from capital murder.
Yeah, they're not going to reduce it because he was
They reduced it. They already
Yeah.
reduced it. They already reduced it. They reduced his and Brandon's. So they now have murder and sodomy. He has capital murder. Yeah. I read the case all damn day. All I do is read and keep updated because things are changing so fast. Yeah, they've already reduced Jeremy and Brandon, even though they
stopped reading.
Yeah, Jeremy, Francis, and Brandon is the car that took her to the illegal dump site.
No legal charges.
Yeah, the grand jury will decide, but right now they're reducing charges and dropping charges. Even with Giovanna, she got a 3rd degree charge now that's actually a misdemeanor. Tasia literally got 1 or maybe 2. Let me tell you.
Like, come on in with the receipt.
Aggravated assault in the 2nd and felony murder.
So, okay, 5 others are charged with felony murder. Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, they got felony murder, 2nd degree assault. Oh wait, they done been dropped since then. Hold on.
Receipts.
Okay, so look at now remember they had felony murder. Now check this out. Tasia Lewis, Giovanni, and Ariana Lachey each charged with felony murder, but Clapp's initial 2nd degree assault charge was reduced to misdemeanor 3rd degree. So they dropping her.
I think Ace, but they all gonna get handed. Ace.
The grand jury would consider charges of capital murder during the kidnapping against Pope and McDowell and Harris. So they kidnapped her because they had in the car.
All of them not gonna get handed it though. It's
also remains accused of capital murder during a rape, sodomy, and charged dismissed. So the rape and sodomy charge dismissed against Pope and McDowell. So, and that's what I don't understand either. Because I remember reading another article where Jeremiah had sex with her, but then I read something that he didn't. So we're still piecing this together. But so far, the latest article after court on the 13th is.
Hey, pretty. Hey, found it, pretty.
Harris is still the one with capital murder and rape and sodomy. And then there's some charges that's being dismissed against Pope and McDowell, but they weren't clear. All right, so I'm gonna have to I'll call Jefferson County and get it in detail because that article ain't being detailed. They need a deal. They get on the stand. The death penalty.
Found it, pretty. You never saw this interview? Let me just say this.
But they shouldn't even have an option.
Let me tell you, if you didn't see this interview, it's on my YouTube, the official EmpressParis. If you didn't see this interview, you missed a good one. This interview was so well orchestrated. It was organized. It was great questions. It was really good. Okay, well, you on fire. But you know what really did it for me? I came back to watch this interview again, and I've learned so much stuff. You've seen all of them good. This is really good, but I got some more tea for you guys. I got some stuff that someone went on YouTube and said, I like this lady, and sent me a photo of a text message. Hey, Jefferson, where you been, baby? You okay, sugar? Come on, hello, beautiful. Jefferson, I ain't seen you, honey. Where you been, girl? I got a receipt. Work your set, period. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. Also, God is so good to me, y'all. I'm about to get emotional. After 1 week of doing the breaking news with BIGO, something's happening. Something's happening. I got a text message from BIGO, and it's gonna be some good things coming. All because I did these lives and you guys showed up and you was active in my comments. BIGO liked what they saw last week. They liked what they saw last week. So yeah, things are coming. Thank you, Pat. Things are coming. Now remember, Pat, when you send those tickets like that, boo, you spam in the comments. We won't be able to see the text message though. Send all those tickets in one lump sum. That's good. Yes, Gloria. Yes. So what we get? Look at Ash. You know what, Ash? Keep it up. Ash, what you want? What we get? What you want, Ash? I'm so proud of you. Keep up with it. Thank you. Look at what you want, Ash. Oh shoot. Y'all don't make. Oh Lord. Hold on. Ooh, this is actually what I wanted. I want to go back through all of these. All
right, so I'm gonna have to I'll call Jefferson County.
Remy, there you go, Remy. I was looking for you in the comments.
That article ain't being detailed.
Begging ass Ash. That's my boo. Ash, you begging. I'm so blessed. Hey, Remy. Remy, did you see the text where I text That's my number.
But they shouldn't even have an option.
Ash. Dead ass.
And that's what I don't understand either. They shouldn't have that.
I love y'all. We did good. We got a contract.
Video footage that they all took part. No one should have that option. No one should have the option of making a deal. I don't understand why. Why will anybody have an option of making a deal when we looking at all these fucking cowards do this bullshit? We saw slaps,
now I'm cursing.
Punches, kicks.
I get so excited. I go cursing, y'all. Pray for me.
Spit, drug, punch, gunpoint, and a murder. And everybody watched it and no one dialed 911. And we got video footage like I'm lost. I'm lost. Some people saying the state of Alabama don't play. Now they're saying the state of Alabama don't care. Well, goddamn, they need to try our ass in Georgia.
Lord, forgive me for all this cursing, Jesus.
Nature Boy. Send their ass over to Sandra Susan. Cause this ain't flying. Some of these girls got 2nd degree charges now and 3rd degree. No. Stacy ass, yeah. Cause this is cold. This is where the cold action come in at. We need to write Dan Clark.
Taking on the table. Like that's weird. Like, why would y'all take a death penalty off the table? That shouldn't even have been something that should have been taken off the table. Yeah, they did what they did and recorded it. That's enough for the death penalty for me.
My cell phone, I got lost.
And they call people on FaceTime as well and let them see.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like all this stuff that y'all know, y'all gonna take the death penalty off the table.
I was gonna show y'all what they text me about my contract. Hold on.
But they said if Francis charged with capital murder, he will get the death penalty. He still has the death penalty is still on the table with Francis.
Everybody needs the death penalty.
True.
Everybody needs the death penalty. It ain't just
one more charges added and not taken away.
Yeah. And everybody needs the death penalty.
When we learned that
Do y'all know this girl had to put her mouth on these girls as well? And while she was down there, they held her head and made her eat them and then told her, bitch, hurry up because there's more people in line waiting. So that's right there. Everyone should have rape more like first degree though. Yeah. I don't want to keep reading the article because Blue it triggers Blue, but I have it. Once we let Blue go, I'll read it to y'all again. It's deep. It's deep.
The death penalty should stay on the table. Like, I don't agree with it. I don't know what they talking about. It's gonna play out in the long run. I'm not liking how it's playing out now. The death penalty should stay on the table.
And
right,
they're only
Dennis.
putting force on
When
the
people
three
start
guys that
snitching.
took her away. That's
Let me stop
weird.
this. Hold on.
All of them took her away.
Everybody need death penalty.
Yeah, I agree, Dennis. When people start snitching, yeah, I think Tasia's gonna be probably a show out witness. I think Tasia's gonna play a big part in snitching by any means necessary because she already has practice at it. Tasia is that girl will set you up and take you out in the same breath, or go to court and hold your hand in the same breath, be behind your back, writing a letter to the district attorney saying, "Oh yeah, she did it." Yeah, so she gonna do big snitching. And based on how the charges are looking, Tasia do have less charges right now than everybody. And I think she's gonna do a lot of work. Tasia knows how to turn state evidence. She's already in paperwork with that same case that took place 3 years ago with Blue, Tasia, and Ace. Tasia already snitching. And guess who told me? Blue told me, and guess who else have the paperwork? Sean. Tasia been snitching. She been snitching, honey. Yes, ma'am. So right now, Ace Francis definitely is still facing the death penalty with that capital murder charge. But like you said, we are all waiting for them to stand before the grand jury, and we got to see how this plays out. We're going to have to see how this plays out. I feel as though murder in the first degree should definitely be across the board for everybody. Sodomy, across the board for everybody. Rape, across the board for everybody. Kidnapping, across the board for everybody. Everybody. Everyone should be charged with brandishing or in possession of a legal firearm. It's just so many things that should be across the board, 8 adults, and not one had compassion to stop Jaja. Now, this is a question that I'm going to pose to you guys. Do you guys think, this is a yes or no, do you guys think that Ariana Robinson was present for the entire ordeal? Do you think Ariana was present for the entire ordeal, or do you think she left early? Who thinks she was present for the entire ordeal? Or who thinks, put a one of you thinks she was present for the entire, even the rape portion? Put a 2 if you feel as though she may have left early. She was there for portion 1, but she may have left. Put a 2. She may have left early. Okay. Well, we kind of know that at least there was an 18-year-old there that when it first got turned up, that 18-year-old person was allowed to leave. So you guys think Ariana was there the whole time? Ma'am, she was there. She probably, okay, let's see who's in the thing. Let's see who's in there. All right, we got Big Anna. Big Anna, come on up.
Hey, I think she was there the whole time because there was a young man who said, I forget who said, yeah, she not leaving. I'm not going to jail. Speaking of Mahogany. So if we all committing I'm not going back to jail. The young man who said that he wasn't going back to jail. That's what I'm speaking of.
Brent.
If we're all committing a crime together, why would I let any of y'all leave early? That wouldn't be smart. I don't think I think the boys was more in charge when it came to that. That's why I think she was there the whole time.
Okay. Anybody else wants to? Okay. My girl Anna Banana got a good She got a good, hold on, let me just give y'all a little, come on in, babies. Hi, honey, I'm home. Hi, honey. I took the privilege of taking over. All right, hold on, y'all. My babies are back, so let me get y'all some beans real quick. Okay, so let's go. All right, so who's coming up next? All right, the question is, who thinks Ariana was there for the riot, or was she not?
Hey, I think Ariana was present for her.
Hold on,
You
logical. Hold on, sis. Slow down for a second. Make sure you pick your phone up, babe, so you don't chop. You're a little choppy, so do you need to pick your phone up, sis?
okay? Can you hear me better now?
Ooh, it sounds better.
Okay, I was driving. Okay, so I do think Ariana was present. And I wanted to know, I was live this morning and there was a lady in Blue's box, kind of redirecting her on the phrases and comments she's been making since being on Bigo. So I was wondering if she have said something to incriminate herself. To
What?
give like some insight that she may have been on the planning part of it or had some ideas. She might not have planned it, but she was aware.
So you think Blue was aware that this was gonna take place this night? So remember, logical. Mahogany got evicted. Mahogany was in Birmingham for 3 days, and a lot
Mm-hmm.
of stuff can happen in 3 days. So I can't
True.
I can't disagree with you on it, but a lot of things can happen. So she got evicted from Jasper, 40 minutes away. She's
Mm-hmm.
she's homeless. She was homeless in Birmingham for 3 days when this took place. Homeless. So if you feel as though Blue had something to do with it or knows something about this, then there should be some type of text message or some type of circulation saying that Blue text Tasia or Blue text Ariana or Blue
Right.
text, where is that and when it's gonna come out?
Only reason why that is a question for me, for the simple fact, Mahogany informed Blue to be aware of you being set up. And on the back end, Blue, messaging Ariana as if Ariana didn't know. Apparently, like, she was informing Ariana at that point. But I feel like Ariana was there. Ariana played on Blue Top like she did not know. So I don't know. But I don't know because I came in late and there was this lady in Blue's box telling her she need to be quiet, stop making certain comments because it could be incriminating.
But everybody's saying that logical. Everybody's saying that. Let me tell you what happens with these type of cases. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
want to be judge, jury, and a prosecutor when these type
Right.
of cases happen. Just because that young lady got in the box and told Blue to shut up. See, this is the thing. This is the only time something is incriminating you. If you've been arrested and you on bond, if you were at the scene of a crime, or if
Mm-hmm.
you actually got something to do with a murder, then the things that you say will incriminate you. But if Blue
Mm-hmm.
is somebody that called 911 herself, not only that, she gave 911 her phones. They still got her cell
Mm-hmm.
phones. She called 911 because at some point, Mr. Vito or Mr. Ratchet said, Blue, you did it, blah, 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 blah. And this whole big
Mm-hmm.
thing blew up out of nowhere. You got to remember, everybody's saying Blue did it because a certain broadcaster said it in front of thousands of people. That's
Mm-hmm.
all it takes. Right now, we got
Mm-hmm.
almost 1,000 people. All it takes for me to say, y'all know Logical was there, and she texts that girl. She know what's going down, and she trying to
Right.
play stupid. 50%
Mm-hmm.
of a rumor. Out of
Mm-hmm.
1,000 people, 500 gonna believe my words because they follow me, and Imp can't do no wrong. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why it's very important for these large broadcasters not to mislead their viewers, because
Right.
some people that follow me, they know that Imp gonna stand on business. I'm gonna listen to her. She gonna bring facts, and what Imp say is true. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
God, but that's what we've grown to know when it comes down to me. So if somebody watches you, Logical, and you're a big broadcaster, and these people love you, they send you money, they send you gifts. If you say something, your tongue, your words hold weight.
Absolutely.
and then it's gonna explode. It's gonna be so big till we don't know. That's called, to me, it's Babylon stuff. It's confusion. For them to
Mm-hmm.
say Blue did it, Blue did it with no facts is not fair. Now,
Right.
do
I
I
agree
know
with
if
that.
Blue did it? I do not know. But I do know the day that they said she did and she's guilty, they said that out of emotion with no facts.
Right. I agree. I do agree. And I'm not saying that Blue did anything. I'm just questioning if she was really aware because Mahogany informed her prior to Mahogany's death. But end up Mahogany the one catch the torture. So Mahogany informed Blue, and Blue turned around and tell her the same thing. So I'm just wondering if she was
Well,
truly
well,
informed.
hold on. So when Blue had the call with Mahogany, that was the beginning of February, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was in the beginning of February, right? And this incident
Mm-hmm.
happens on February 24th with Mahogany. So remember, when this three-way call took place, Mahogany wasn't even living in Birmingham. Mahogany was still living in Jasper. Mahogany got evicted starting on the 21st. That's the only reason Mahogany was in Birmingham, because she got evicted
Right.
because of the
Right.
911 call her mom had made the 2 months prior to. That's the only reason Mahogany was there.
Right.
So what if Mahogany wasn't there in Birmingham that day? And that three-way call still had took place. Tasia and
Right.
Blue was still beefing.
That's true. That's true. I'm just thinking. I
And
just
I'm
feel
glad
like.
you're thinking. I'm glad we could talk it out. I'm glad you're thinking because it helps me think. It helps the comments think. So I respect
Mm-hmm.
you, yeah. But until someone can
I
bring a
just feel like, and I hate to cut you off,
no,
Em.
go ahead, baby.
I just feel like she was informed by Mahogany, and either way, Blue could have got hit, or Mahogany could have gotten hit. Either or
Or
they both could have.
Ariana, or Ariana.
Absolutely,
From Ariana,
absolutely.
the text that Ariana had with Blue was basically like, "You see what they doing to me, Blue? F them. You see they
Right,
cutting me out like they was mistreating Ariana. So for Ariana to be in the fold, she had to do a little ass kissing. And guess what it was? To set up, to set. Can you do my favorite princess? Your phone ain't charging on that. It don't work. So bring your phone right there and take my green phone off and charge your phone because it ain't charging. Oh, yeah. Now I'm gonna show you a text message. Can I borrow that phone, my green one? When you, I'm gonna show you this message that you probably have seen before between Ariana and Blue after the murder. It's dated February the 27th. Okay. Have you seen that receipt? Because I've shown it before.
I'm sure I have. I've been covering the case with you, so I'm
Okay.
sure.
Well, thank you. Thank you, DA Logical. Now listen. So let's just go over it together really quickly. And I ain't trying to change your mind. I'm just trying to bring up things that's connecting the dots for me. Until I
Look,
see
it's
some
cross-examination for me.
good.
I'm
Okay.
cross-examined.
All right. So now look. On February the 28th, Ariana was not arrested yet, correct?
True. Right.
So here, I want you to read this loud, starting in the purple. The purple will be Blue. The gray is Ariana. We know it's Ariana because of the name on Facebook and her name on IG at the time. So start
Okay.
really loud and proud with the purple.
Okay. So Blue text, why, bro? Just tell me that. That's the indicator of my question, right? All right. So as we move forward, going into Ariana's response, it says, I wasn't there when all this shit went down on my kids. I wasn't. We were supposed to fight one on one. I was supposed to been set up. She said she didn't want to fight me. We talked. She apologized, straight and I was straight after that.
This is February the
Despite the
28th.
punctuation, despite the punctuation not being there, I feel like Blue and Ariana at this point both knew. Like Blue is questioning Ariana, like what really happened. You were there, but taking consideration, Blue and Mahogany both have been informed that it's a hit on both of us. So I feel like Blue is questioning Ariana, like, what the fuck really happened and why, and trying to get the spiel. Blue, on the other hand, with my controversial mindset, is like Blue didn't know, and she questioned
So
Ariana,
if
like, what
somebody's a
happened?
part of a setup, why would they text somebody why? So if I'm gonna set you up
Mm-hmm.
and at the setup it go down, why would I be calling somebody from a setup and say why? I've already set you up. I'm already a part of it. Why do I need to know why if I'm already a part of the setup? Thank you, emoji.
That's true. That's true, Imp. But when you think about protecting your own ass, I can set this shit up and not be visible. I can still have interactions with people and not show my right
So,
hand.
so when are the text messages that she was set up gonna surface? When are they coming up? We got 8
That's
people
that.
in jail fighting for their freedom. When are those text messages going to surface? When? Because remember, the only person that called Blue's name is Ariana in that video saying, I ain't Blue. Then the next person to call her name is Vito and Ratchet. When
Mm-hmm.
are the people that's facing life going to call her name? When are those
Mm-hmm.
people going to call her name? Not the Vitos, not the Ratchets. When are the people that are facing life in prison going to call her name?
Mm-hmm. I think I think truly the text messages need to be subpoenaed and fine tooth with a comb and break
They
them
got
down.
all their phones. You know they
Mm-hmm.
have Blue's phones, right?
Right.
And
Right.
don't you know, hold on, sister. Now, everybody's phones that they took after that girl's death, they arrested them one by one. Is that correct?
I agree.
The only
Yes.
only arrest that we saw was Blue. Blue called 911 herself, went on live, and let them take her in for questioning. They took her phones and they released her. They
Right.
took okay. So when is law enforcement going to pick her up? And when are the 8 people that's now facing life going to say Blue did it with proof?
I wouldn't say. Look.
In order for you
It,
to set
I,
something up, it has to be a trail. It has to be a
I'm not.
text to Tasia, a text to Sanaya, or a text to Francis, or a text to Jeremy, or a text to Ariana. It has to be a setup text. That setup person gonna get that work too, because you was involved in the setup. You still go to jail. You may not have been present, but you still. So where is the setup? We need that.
Mm-hmm.
That's vital, because all they
And
gotta
look,
do in Blue's phone, all they have to do is go in and click Mahogany name, see the text. Click Tasia, see the text. You just click each person name involved, and you're gonna see their text message. Even if you delete, even if Blue would have deleted that stuff that night, those things stay in your phone for 30 days before they're all the way deleted. So those deleted messages will still be in her phone. And once they are deleted after 30 days, a forensic, one of those IT forensics can still pull it up. So when will that surface, Logical?
so this my thing to counteract that. Who's to say she didn't do a verbal? So it goes beyond a physical
Even
text
if she
message.
did a verbal, so now you're reaching Logical. You reaching,
Okay,
sis.
so we got to look at the call log, but we
All right,
don't
so
know
even
what
if
the.
she, y'all, but she's still reaching. No, don't say exactly. Because now this is what's happening with me and Logical. When
I feel like
Logical,
it's
hold on,
communication
sis, I'm gonna
between
tell
the.
you what's happening. You
Go
pose
ahead, go
something to
ahead.
me, I give you a fact.
Mhm.
You pose something else
Okay,
to me, then I break it down. So it's like anything I pose to you, when you don't have an argument for it, now you're giving me something else. But go ahead.
but when you do it, when investigation is being done, and you're a mastermind of a crime of this sort, smart. If you're a smart criminal in my mindset, I'm not texting, emailing nothing. I'll call you. Let's review these minutes. We can't justify the minutes of being on the phone.
Okay, so this is my question. Why Blue got to be the smartest tool in the shed? Everybody else takes the murder case. Everybody else takes all this shit about the murder. They videoed it. They sent out text messages. I got some receipts now and showed y'all. Why Blue the only one being smart? Talk to me. Everybody else
Mm-hmm.
texts about it. Why you
Mm-hmm.
singling out Blue?
I look, I'm neutral. I'm not singling her
Okay.
out. I'm just only saying that these are possibilities that she was aware
Uh-huh.
of Mahogany's demise.
But so the police got her phones. We still went on the text, and now you're saying phone calls, right? So it
Mm-hmm.
should be a phone call log. Okay. So we'll
And
wait and
I
see.
mean, true, I'm neutral. I don't feel like Blue set her up. I feel like Blue has some form of insight. She might not have known directly that it was transpiring at this particular moment, but she was informed that a hit was on her and a hit was on Mahogany. At some point, somebody going down, regardless of who's who, in my mindset.
I understand that, but let me say this: when that video first started with that fighting and all that stuff, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think nobody in that room thought Mahogany was gonna get murdered. Maybe one person did, Ace. But I don't think nobody in that room. It shouldn't have took 8 hours, 9 hours to kill nobody. So I don't
Right.
think initially she was supposed to be murdered. I think she was
Right.
supposed to get beat up
That part.
because that's what they do: beat her up, pistol whip her, and send her ass on her way. And
That
things
part.
started growing and getting out of hand. And that's why they was recording it exactly. It wasn't supposed to be no
Right.
rape, they was recording because that's what they do. You beat people up on live and you record it. How many beat ups on live we done seen? How many?
It's that, look. It's I've seen a lot.
In that game,
I'm just
in that
I'm
comment, in that
baffled.
group. Okay, let me show y'all something that I'm trying to determine whether or not I'm gonna show y'all. The
I'm
group
so baffled.
no, don't be baffled. It's okay, but that's why we have to talk about it. And again, you can still have your feelings about the situation, but I'm just gonna tell you the things that I've unraveled, the things that make the reason why I'm connecting the dots this way. Now, let me show you a little receipt that I got. And some of you may have seen it, some of you may haven't. But like I gotta have a whole nother conversation with y'all now because I gotta figure out whether or not Lil D was at the crime scene.
That's the guy that was the 18-year-old that they was holding hostage.
Nope.
Who is
This
it?
is the
That?
one that no, this is the one that literally initially allegedly dialed 911 and took them to the body. And the reason
Oh,
why I say that is because I got some text messages.
oh my God. I'm gonna drive down and review those. I'll come back up.
All right, sis, I love you, Logical. Come on up. So you
You too,
guys,
babe.
and so this is just a conversation between. You see how good it was with Logical. We had a good conversation. Gave her my thoughts, and it's okay to have your opinion. So when you come up here, be ready because I'm gonna be talking from a factual, and we gonna go through the motions. Make sure y'all gifting as well, okay? But we got receipts, y'all, and we got to break these down. I need some understanding on these receipts. On if there, was there somebody else there that we missing? Was there somebody else present? Thank you, Vanity. Was there somebody present missing?
Hi.
Hi.
So I was just coming up because Logical actually did have me thinking.
Okay, good.
So when it came to the messages that Blue sent, or the message that Blue sent, it does kind of have you thinking like maybe she's asking like, why did y'all do it? Or if she was a part of the quote unquote setup, maybe it was like, why did it go that far? Like y'all was only supposed to just beat her up. Why did y'all have to
But
kill
no,
her?
but you need to stop. You putting words in here that you don't see.
No, I'm
No,
saying
you
that's
can't.
it'll have you
No, you are
thinking that. I'm not
putting
saying that's
words.
what she
Hold on.
said.
No. Number one, everybody is. Blue even said in my interview it went too far. They could have just beat that girl up and let her go. Just because she said that, I wasn't there and they went too far. I was not there and they went too far.
They did. But what I'm
Okay, so does that
saying
mean I'm
is,
guilty? Does that
no,
mean
it
I'm
doesn't mean
guilty?
she's guilty. No, it does not. What I'm saying is just by reading that, like how logical when she read it and her explanation, it have you thinking. It does have you thinking. Be
This is why,
fair.
no, ain't no telling. Listen, This says why, bro. Just tell me that. So this is what you putting in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 word sentence. Why, bro? Tell me that. Why y'all just ain't beat up? Why it went too far? I set it up for y'all to beat her and now y'all kill her. So that's what you telling me? That's what that's supposed to say?
I'm saying it could go either way. Like, what's
It
the
can't
why?
go no either way. You just need to read it and then read her response. This is what her response say. I wasn't there when all that shit went down. Okay? On my kids, I wasn't. We were supposed to fight 101. To me, when that girl said I wasn't there when all that shit went down, Blue said she had been texting Ariana all week. Blue said that she was texting Ariana. No, Blue didn't set it up. She was
No.
texting Ariana. You see this article? You see what happened to Mahogany? You see. And Ariana was just like, oh my God, yeah, what? La 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 la. So if Blue been texting Ariana since they found her body, like, oh my God, look at this, look at that. So when Blue found out that Ariana was there now, when all these videos start surfacing, to me that would make sense. Why, bro? Just tell me that. Like all this time I've been talking to you for 3 days, you never told me you was there.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying it could go either way.
All
It's
right.
a thought.
Well, I'm gonna let you have that. Anything else, Miss Kid, before I bring you down?
Girl, no, I'm finna drop.
That's your interpretation. All right. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna stop trying to knock out opinions and let y'all be great. I'm gonna stop. Okay, Anna.
You promise? You promise him?
I'm gonna do my
Okay.
best.
Okay,
I'm gonna do.
listen.
Lord,
Let
forgive me,
me
Jesus,
start
for
with
what I'm.
this because I
I'm gonna do
know
my
what's
best.
the one thing that's really rattling you. I don't think Blue set it up. Let me make that clear. But when we go to this text message, right? Just my opinion. Your question was repeat your question. I don't want to put no words in your mouth. What was your question about the text that she sent?
Well, I didn't necessarily have a question. Kilo came up here and said that why, bro, just tell me meant
Okay,
all
so
y'all
that
was
right,
supposed to
our
do just beat her
interpretation
up.
of that text.
Yeah.
Well, if I was Blue, right? Okay, so my thing is, I feel like Blue had a lot of information. Yes, granted, she knew these people. She knew them, minus the couple
Well,
that she
wait.
did not
Based on
know.
her words,
Right,
Blue only knew
right,
Tasia.
minus the couple of people she didn't know.
Right. She didn't know the guy. She knew Tasia, Francis,
A- Ariana and
Ariana,
Mahogany.
and Mahogany.
Right. So if right, she did. She knew enough and she knew a lot to me. Meaning I don't think she set her up, but when that question, this is what I got from that. It could have just been why as well, like why, like just simply why. Knowing that Mahogany's gone, it could have been that. But to me, it also could have been too, on Play Devil's Advocate, it could have been like why, like Logical just said, it was just supposed to be a fight. And if I say all of that, like if I made it longer than what Blue did and just said that, why is she gone? You was just supposed to fight. That lets
Okay.
everyone else know
So
that I knew
hold
something
stop then.
furthermore.
So stop. So if Blue saying why you was just supposed to fight, why would Ariana come back and tell Blue what she was just supposed to do? Why would Ariana, if you're saying Blue saying right here why all y'all was doing was supposed to fight, why would Ariana come back and say I wasn't there when it all went down on my kids? We was just supposed to fight. Why would Ariana be telling Blue something she already know?
Because the why is because Mahogany's gone. The why is because Mahogany's gone.
Why would she be
Right?
still? No. Even if the why is why Mahogany is gone, why would she? Well, if that's the case, if that's why, then that means Ariana should have said
But
no. That means Ariana should have said, "You right, Blue. Damn, I know how it was supposed to go down, but instead, man, they done da 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 da." Da. It should have said
no, I'm
this.
gonna tell you why though. And
Ariana's response should have been different.
listen, I
It
get
wouldn't
what
have
you're
been
saying.
this.
I
If
I
y'all gonna
understand
add
what
more
you're
words, then
saying.
if you gonna change this purple, then I'm gonna change this
No, we're
gray.
not changing the
If you
purple.
gonna add
We're
words
not
to the
changing.
purple, then I'm going to
We're
alter the
not
gray to
changing the.
match your feelings. So let's go.
We're not.
You be purple and I'm gonna
Yeah,
be gray. You be
No,
purple,
listen,
I'ma be
I'm not
gray.
changing what's there because we can't. It's there. We can't change it. We can just try to give our insight on what we think she was saying based off what she said. I can't change what that girl said. And I don't think that she set anybody up. I'm sorry, Melanin. I just think that she knew that there was supposed to be a confrontation. I'm not even gonna say fight. Confront. Somebody was supposed to have some type of smoke. I just think she knew that. Not changing what she said. I'm not making her be the setup of all of this. I don't think that. I just really do think. Come on, and with what's going on, I would if I was blue, I wouldn't tell none of y'all motherfuckers that I knew something.
Well, let me
Considering
tell you
that
what
she
happened,
gone
began. A
now.
lot of y'all missing the first day. So remember when we saw that video said, I'm not blue. And the first day I saw it, I'm like, who is blue?
Mhm.
Who is blue?
Right?
When
Yep.
Ariana said that in the comments, Vito and Ratchet took that and blew up on Blue. Remember, Vito got thousands of followers. Ratchet got thousands of followers. That's how
Mhm.
Blue came to be because of that. Oh, Blue
Right.
did it. Blue. That's what happened. They blew it
And I don't
up.
know how they got blue did it just because Ariana
Because
said I'm
some
not
people
blue.
turn up,
That's
because
stupid.
let me tell you why, Beginner. You see how I fight with y'all on facts only? It's very, very,
Hmm.
very important that if you gonna follow me, I'm only gonna read details and facts, right? So Remy saying no. Who was it? Ratchet? So who was it? Ratchet that said it? Cause then they pulled Blue out the comments.
Her 30, she's out right now because that baby one there didn't have shit to do with that woman's demise. That's why. Because they had everybody's phones. If Blue had anything to do with the setup, she would have been in there. Why is she not locked up? That's the because she would clearly wasn't incriminated.
Let
She
me
didn't do
tell y'all
shit.
something.
You're
Blue's
not
on the
guilty for knowing that a
forefront
fight is going to
because
take place.
Blue is on the forefront because Ariana mentioned her name, and then we all was like, "Who is Blue?" Okay,
Mhm.
who is Blue? But it's some text messages I done found.
Yeah, so I don't want you to think I'm not changing what she said because we can't do that. I was just giving the I could see how something like that happened. I'm not gonna go into. We both know what we talking about. Blue knew that Ariana knew what the fuck was what. She just wanted to see if she was gonna tell her. She knew that she knew. She just wanted to see if she was gonna say something, and she didn't. Just for the camera to tell. That's crazy as hell.
Oh,
And
so
out
Ratchet,
oh
so
about
Ratchet,
Aldarius
so Ratchet
posting.
mad because Remy be in my room. So this boy Ratchet apparently was dragging me. Somebody tell Ratchet that Imp can be
Ratchet,
Ratchet
man.
too. Don't drag me, Ratchet, because I don't disrespect your content. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, let me cut down so Remy
Right.
can come up.
This is my message to him. Don't drag me because I don't drag you and I don't bother your content. But I don't do that. Don't bother me. Don't let this little wig. Do not. I don't fight on the street. I do fight legally. Don't bother me. Don't. Period. Stay on YouTube, brother. Cause I don't knock y'all stuff. I let y'all do y'all ones and twos. Leave me be. Or I can the lights out. Don't bother me, young folk. Don't do that. Do y'all ones and twos and be great. But don't pull me in y'all stuff. Don't degrade me. Don't defame me. Don't drag me. Don't do it. Let YouTube be your job. Don't do it. And that's what I'm gonna say and leave it at that.
I really wish that this man would just leave me alone.
Huh?
I say at this point, I just really wish that this man would just leave me alone. Like it's
Yeah.
starting to become too much. Like at this point, it's sickening at this point. But yeah, yeah, fuck him. But I came up here because remember I kept saying I had a notebook from that night that I took notes in. That night when all of this took place. So I finally found it in the trunk of my car. I found it. Um Blue, the reason why Vito said that Blue had something to do with it because Blue said something to the essence of, I knew that they was gonna fight, but I didn't think that it was gonna go this far. That's why Vito, there's somebody calling about ratchet, but okay, but that's why
But okay,
Vito.
so stop right here, Remy.
Mhm.
Even if she knew they was gonna fight, y'all act like all these fucking people on the internet do not fight and record it. That's what
Oh,
they do. That still don't make Blue setup. That don't make Blue setup, and that don't make Blue part of the murder.
I definitely agree with
All
that.
y'all fight and record it. You motherfuckers right now in the comments just recorded the neighbor fighting, and you thinking about posting it on the internet. Stop it. So they fight all the time. They've been doing it for years.
And another thing, y'all, they are behind the walls telling on each other. And I'm pretty sure that at this point, if Blue had anything to do with this to any type of magnitude, that they would have been arrested her. Truth be told, because they telling it. So if Blue really had anything to do with this, and it don't take that long to subpoena somebody's phone.
Exactly. They already got her phone. They got them subpoenas. When they arrested her that day, they made sure they got them warrants and subpoenas for that phone before she left.
Yeah, so it doesn't take that long. Now, what will happen is this right here. Blue might not get that phone back until after the
After
whole
the
trial
trial.
over. She might not get that phone back until after everything is over. So, yeah, again, she can't get arrested for knowing about a fight. She can't. So, I don't think, again, Blue to the stuff that she's saying, but overall, I don't think that girl had no hand in all of this.
Yeah.
Now, to piggyback off of, remember that I said that I was gonna find that paper that I had took those notes in about what day that Mahogany went missing. I found it. I found that paper. Her mama said that she had not been missing on the 24th. She was not missing on the 23rd. She was missing February 25th. She know for a fact her daughter was not missing that Saturday because they had just went to her granddaddy's birthday party.
So that means that text message came in on February the 25th then?
Yes.
Okay,
Again,
so this is
and
my
I'm
thing. So
uh-huh.
if the text message came in on February the 25th, the morning of February 25th, how long does it take them to make her a missing person? It takes 24 hours. It takes 24 hours for you to become a missing person, and they declare her missing. So, Remy,
Yes. Yeah. I went back and I read that article because when I tell you last night, I really sat and I actually just read that news
good.
article.
I'm
That
glad.
newspaper actually did confirm that that message was sent from Mahogany phone asking for help at 4 o'clock that morning.
All right, to whose phone? The sister or the mom?
Hold up, let me see. Let me go back in my notes because I definitely took that part last night. Because I was trying to make a time. I went back and I was trying to make a timeline with the notes that I had. It said that the messages were sent around 4 a.m. that Sunday by Mahogany asking from help to her family. So it wasn't specific on who got the messages first, but
So
just that
so
the
can we
messages were
so can we just
sent.
leave it like the media wrong again on that? I'm gonna leave it at that. Unless her sister can show us a picture of her Facebook at 4 a.m., then the media probably got the times wrong again and confusing us again.
I thought about that too. Because on my notes, I got a question mark beside that. But then that could probably go in handy if, let's just say, she did send that message at 4 a.m. And remember, they took her away from the house. So it could be possible that the message from her end stated that she sent it at 4 a.m. But if she came back to Wi-Fi, it pushed all the way through at about 7 o'clock that morning.
But why wouldn't it just? Why would? So you got to think about it. When she was outside the house, she was nude and being beat up. Ain't no space for her to text from outside the house being nude and beat up. She only was able to text that phone and when she was inside a home,
Right.
inside.
Yes. So again, all that I say, the whole timeline with that, with the time that
It's
this
rough, rough.
was doing all this when she sent the message, it's kind of conflicting. But I'm gonna tell you what else I did do. I found the boy address. I found his house,
And well, Brandon,
and yes, I found the
and you
house.
know what I was gonna tell you too? I saw his address in the affidavit.
I did, but at that point, I had already ran his name and had
Yeah,
already got the report back on it. And then when I seen in the report that the address that came back as his, I'm like, oh, this the same address that I already got saved in my phone. So I went and I pulled up the house, and there's no way in the hell. At first, I thought that if to the eye, I would have thought that this house was abandoned. It looked just that bad.
that's
Let
what
me
they
say that.
said. Those houses look like they was alone by themselves.
I
Oh
would
my God.
send it over to your phone, and you would be like, Remy, what the hell?
Send it to me.
So
Let me see.
you have his house right here, and then a little bit further down, it's not even maybe a couple yards down. There's a whole nother house right there. There's a house in the back. It's on a street. It's on a residential street. So it was houses around, but my thing is nobody heard nothing, or maybe that they heard it going on and but knew what the type of dude that Brandon maybe he was and was but maybe they heard the commotion and stuff and just like, nah, we ain't gonna get into none of that. Yeah, they minded their business because like I say, it's houses all around. Like they not no up to date houses, but like there are houses. Let me see. Can I? Matter of fact, I can send it to you from my other phone, so maybe you
All
could
right.
get a feel
A
of what
feel
I'm.
of it. All right.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna assume, you guys, is Mahogany got to that house 4 day in the morning, the 25th, like after midnight, like the 24th had passed. It's 1, 2, 3 in the morning, 25th a.m. Okay, y'all, we're gonna have to look at it like that. 2, 3, 4 in the morning on the 25th on that Sunday.
Your phone. I just sent the picture to your
Yeah,
phone.
babe. Hold on.
It's probably gonna come from my iCloud,
Okay.
but I sent it.
Oh, that's the house.
Yes, this is the house, and you see what is black cars parked there right here.
Hmm.
There is another house right there. It's another house directly right there because they didn't have driveway, so they was parking on the street. There's another house right there where that black car is parked there.
Oh yeah, and it's a house,
Go
but it
back
look
in
like
and try
nobody
to
lives.
yeah, I'm gonna go back in and probably try to get another street view of it. But yeah, as you can see the time that I took that screenshot, it say 5:22 in the morning. So that's what I was doing at 5:22 this morning.
Yeah,
Oh,
good. I know they got the vehicle. We know that. Yeah.
yeah, they got the vehicle. Also, go back a little bit. So I heard when I finally started back paying attention, y'all said something about y'all asked was Ariana still there when everything happened? No,
I don't think so.
Ariana. Hold on, let me find it because I wrote it down. It's crazy. I got 7 pages worth of notes.
Good.
I
'Cause
got
I really want to pose that question to the group. It's funny you and I be thinking alike. I'm sitting here thinking now, was Ariana there for the entire ordeal? Because we know she went to the club afterwards, everybody, while Remy is digging. We know she went to the club, and when she told Blue, bruh, I swear on my kids, I wasn't there. I'm starting to feel like maybe she means she wasn't there for part 2 of the incident, but she was there when the fight started. All that big stuff started. She was there for all of that.
Oh, I found that page. It said I wrote down and I said Ariana was.
Say it again. I had Ariana was
But
what? Say that again. Repeat it.
say on my notes I wrote Ariana was not there during the SA, but Ariana was seen on video pinning Mahogany against the wall. At one point, Giovanni and Blair left. Mahogany was taken from Taja's and Sanaya's apartment by Brandon, Francis, and Jeremiah. Taja, Sanaya, and Ariana went to pick up Ariana's children. So that's the part that
So
confused me.
who
I
all went
wrote
to get the kids?
it says that Tasia Sanaya took Ariana to go get her kids.
So that's why I was questioning who was all yesterday, who was present at the actual pew pew? Like, were the girls even there at the pew pew, not the fight, not
Okay,
anything?
so remember Giovanni and Blair left. That's the two that went together. Ariana, Sanaya, Tasia left in another vehicle. So at this point, that leaves Brandon, Francis,
Jeremiah,
and
Brandon.
Jeremiah and Mahogany together. And those were the four that were in the car. And those were the ones that went to do what
Dump
they
site,
did.
the
Yeah.
dump site. But I got a text message, and it's confusing to me. And it from what I'm reading, it implicates Lil D a little bit. So that's why I need to keep trying to read and understand it before I put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is whether or not Lil D showed up or was he there?
Mm. Now with that, Vito actually got to arguing with Lil D's brother on Facebook Live. And from what I'm gathering from all this, Lil D was not there at all. He was actually at a at a party. He was at a family gathering. From
Not
where
there, but did he show up?
he didn't show up until Tasia called him and told them what they had
So
did.
did he show up when he got the call?
Mm-hmm. Eventually, he pulled up over there and they told him what they did and took him to the dump site.
You think they took him to the dump site, or he showed up while Tasia and the girls was out getting the kids?
Mm. Now that's a good question. That's a good question. Again, I'm only repeating what I got down in my notes, but that's a good question. And even the news article stated that this said person came to the police station and told them about this. Now, like you say,
So,
was he there
right.
that night?
So this is the thing. Even if you tell somebody we gonna put her body here under the da da da, it's really convenient that you in your car and you go get them. And this is just me walking some steps. Say this is not true. I
Mhm.
leave the site, go straight to the police, and bring them right back to the site and right up under those mattresses.
Mm. Oh. And see, that's another part they get tricked because they said a passerby called them and told them that they had discovered a body underneath the mattress.
I think they was just trying to protect due to their gang stuff. Ain't nobody digging up no pissing mattresses unless they're a crackhead. Who digging up? Who looking up on the mattresses?
Morning. Who was out at 2 o'clock in the morning at a dump site
And not
doing
even four. It's
something
2
like
a.m.
like
Yeah. Who looking on the pissing mattresses? And not only that, have they ever told us how long she was like passed away? Because from what I gathered, she wasn't passed away that long.
the official autopsy report had to come back. Yet the only thing that they reported was just a gunshot wound to the head. That's all they reported. So as far as the time of death and how long her body sat there before the rigor mortis could set in and all that hasn't even came out yet. And when that probably comes out, that'll probably give us a whole lot of insight on a lot of stuff. So yes, like I was so glad when I found this notebook with these notes stuff in it. Cause when I tell you I got time markers from the lives and everything all in between from the description that she had on, and when I actually listened at what her mom was saying, when her mom was like, no, she was not missing Saturday. So that just brought me back to why would Tasia's ex-boyfriend call Blue that Saturday and say, man, you been on Facebook, you seen what's been going on with Mahogany. They saying that she missing. So like, why would he call you and ask you that if her own family hadn't even known at the time?
Who do
Because
that?
again,
Repeat. Say that again.
okay, so Blue said that Tasia's ex-boyfriend called her that Saturday and asked her if she been on Facebook and seen what's going on with Mahogany because she
I
missed
think
him.
Blue, if Blue said that, Blue was mistaken or lying. Sometimes people just want to be involved. Listen,
No, she called him on the phone.
and what the boy said,
The crazy part about it was the girl phone, like something ended up happening, either the live froze or something ended up happening, and you could hear him talking, but we couldn't make out what he was saying. And she was like, "All right, bruh," and she was just like, "Y'all heard what she just said?" Tasia's ex-boyfriend.
said what now? What did they say
Y'all, you heard about what's going on with Mahogany
on
on
Saturday?
Facebook? Yeah, they said Saturday. That's what made me go back and really just go back and find my notes because that had just been playing in my head. And I'm like, I got this wrote down somewhere. And Vito specifically asked Miss Gail, the time frame of how long she had been missing. And Miss Gail was like, she has not been missing Friday. She was not missing Saturday because she was at her grandfather's birthday party. The official day that she was missing was that Sunday when
That
she got
Sunday
missing from her daughter.
after the
Yeah.
text, right?
The cousin even confirmed that when she had last seen Mahogany was at her house, which is the cousin's house, and she said when she left her house, she got in the car with some unknown person.
Mm.
So that's when the family initially reached out to face Vito, which this all was happening on live. All of this that I'm telling y'all happened on live. Like I got the timestamps in my phone. I even went as far as to save the phone into my little thing on Facebook so I can go back and pull it up just to be sure. And yes, all of that took place on Vito's live. That from that Sunday the way up until that Sunday night, up until somebody came on
All right, here
Clubhouse.
go Blue right here on the Clubhouse. Somebody sent this to me. So hold on.
I need that link. I need that link. It's
All right.
something in that link that I was looking for.
Well, let me see you what I have.
Like, wow, I say some cold ass shit too. I'm like,
You got to give me 1 second. Let me send it over to.
so let me go ahead and disclaimer.
Wait, if you hit me on IG, I can send you what I have. Hit me on IG right now, EmpressParis _. I can send it that way.
Everything in here is alleged.
Remy, send me IG real quick.
And then right now.
Worked this on my own and gave my own commissary. And things back to and some of the content and justice for how did you leave iCloud? The girl that was up here on the stage before TJ used the room and asked her how did she know she was told. Lie. Hold on, Sakara, your phone breaking up. I said before the man, these $10 to get on the stage. The next person who raised their I know who owned the videos was in. Okay. So I'm just waiting to get a line because I know who owned the videos.
That's Blue.
So who is Lachey? Do you know Lachey? No, but I know for a fact who owned the videos was in. So y'all iCloud y'all loud because it's two people y'all can't say. And one of them, I know they iCloud. But still, so my thing is, even if you do know the iCloud, Apple security is very strict. And on you would need the phone. You would need the phone that's already signed in with that iCloud to receive a code from Apple to either sign it to iCloud on another device. And so that means they would have to have phone the videos then. Right. So who phone I know if y'all got them videos, I know who phone y'all got them out of. Alright, so no, we know what you saying. We trying to see. Let's say who iCloud is. She left, baby. She gone. Okay, I got to make her video. I know how she got the videos. Somebody tell me in the background. Yeah, because somebody was talking. She's not down. She's still right there. Yeah, see, that's not talking. Yeah, no. Even without the two-step authentication, Apple is not going to let you sign into Apple without verifying the owner of that device. You want to see the person? I mean, the person. tell me that. You gonna tell you 10 hours for real. You say you ain't got to just tell them to look at just 10 hours. That's my point. If you gonna tell who, because they gonna tell you, tell who you got to be. It don't make everybody look like money. It makes it look like you was there, but you just trying to throw yourself out of it and act like you fed. So you gotta get it out. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, if this ain't the girl that was just on BIGO.LIVE, when TJ first came up and was talking to her, and they was like, "Don't run her out." He asked her, "How did she know this stuff?" She said, "Because I'm friends with a police." She definitely said that. But bro, y'all ain't just hear her when I said, I ain't gonna lie, they said the police was sending them on the warehouse a while, but I was trying to credible source. It was a screenshot. They said the police the one who leaked the damn video. Yeah. See, that's this side. She was the girl from the live. Man, it's $10 to get on the stage. I don't know who that y'all on. But do not bring nobody on the stage. Nobody.
Okay, no. That's not the video. That's not it. That's not it. It's a it was a whole other
Well,
video.
I definitely want to listen to it, but go ahead. I'll let you do it, then I will come back.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it was a whole nother it's a whole nother clubhouse video. Before that one, when she first came up, because she said the same thing in both videos that she was, she was in the middle of all of it. No, it's a whole nother video. Yeah, you was there. It's a whole nother video where when we was on the clubhouse the first night, to be exact, when all this went down that Sunday. And I was trying to figure out who is Frank Muller, because they was in the comments saying that they had been in a relationship with Mahogany and this and that and the third, and like she kind of elaborated on it. And that's when she said something of the magnitude. She said something. Damn, I got to find that video. I've been
All right.
searching low for it, because that video was it was a key video, because a lot of people started coming up. Mahogany family was actually on that panel that night, that Sunday night. Her whole family was there because one of Mahogany's cousins called her out and told her to stop lying. Yeah, but on Clubhouse, she was saying she found out everything that Monday. But they was all on Clubhouse that Sunday, pretty much telling us everything. That's how we knew about the videos. That's how we found out that it was a video. That's how we found out who Tasia was. That's how we found out who Ariana was. Yes. That video, now that particular live, that was on Ratchet's live. The very first live he ever did with Blue. It's in the middle. I'ma probably go back in and I'ma screen record it so I can send it to Imp when she claimed that she had received that phone call.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made me kind of be like, okay, so but how did y'all know about all this before her family even knew about all this?
Because the streets know everything. The family don't know nothing before the streets. The streets know it all. We know that.
But my thing is, who told this dude about her being missing though?
Apparently, they already had her maybe at
But
the night of the 24th. Maybe they had her the night of the 24th. Whoever this dude might be in on it.
if that's the case, her mama was just with her. She was just at her granddad's birthday party, and she was at the cousin house.
But was she at her cousin's house at 9 and 10, 11 o'clock at night? Because that will still be Saturday.
Let me see if I got that part of my notes. Okay, Fat Dad. Okay. I'm finna find it. Somebody said it's in this one, Remy.
Right? She got a nice voice, Dahlia.
I'm gonna find it. That was, matter of fact, that was the very first night I went on Ratchet's Live.
Oh, this one. Okay,
And I think that I went
static
on
video,
there.
my, part two. How long is part two, boo? That's what you're talking about, my. It's
Somebody said, man, that girl was done
33
Saturday.
minutes.
late night into early.
30, 32 minutes and 30 seconds. 32 minutes, 30 seconds.
Is that girl Queen YouTube that you got that from?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry.
That's her. Yep. Awesome. That's it. That's it.
Thank you, cause yeah.
Okay, text me, my. What's coming when I play it? All right.
She found the video that I was talking about with on Ratchet. It
Mm-hmm.
was the best person I she went on Ratchet. See,
Y'all, we almost make it to 10K today. What Remy talking about? She's trying to pull up some. She looking for.
no, and she telling you she sent you what I was talking about.
Okay. So I
I
have.
think
All right.
I found.
So I already know Remy go through it and dig it up. But listen, y'all, can I get to 10K real quick? I do have to cook some shrimp scampi for my guests. I mean, we can turn this into a cooking show. But she did cry, Jaja. She cried. She just probably didn't cry a lot in front of y'all. Well, she done shed some tears. And you got to remember, Jaja, when Blue was coming on live, she was fighting for her life. Everybody kept blaming her. Like the police gonna get you, we gonna whoop your ass. So at this point, she's in fighting now. That she switched from mourning to fighting against the whole internet.
Okay, stop it. Oh, you burnt. You all right?
They say, Remy, that's the one you was telling everybody to let her talk.
Yeah. One thing about it, when Remy want to piece something together, I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen, and while I'm listening, I'm taking down my notes at the same time, just in case we got to go back and revisit something at a
Hello.
certain time. I can be like, no, you said this right here. I wrote it down
Exactly.
because you definitely said a lot of stuff that made me that about that. We're
It's,
not talking to you,
it's
man.
several phone calls, P, to her mama that we can see in that Facebook. It was like 3 phone calls that we can see from that Facebook message. 3 of them. 3 phone calls, right, Raymond, that we could see.
Yeah, that we could see.
There was 3 of them, and they were short messages. Was her last call or her last text? So the last call, I think, was 6:11. 6:11, I think it was. Let me see. I think it was 6:11 p.m. the last call before we got that morning text messages on Sunday morning at 7:46.
Hold on for that. Hey, I'm listening to some right fast, y'all, in my
All right,
AirPod.
fine. I'm gonna drop it just for a minute, Remy, okay?
Go ahead.
Then when you're done. All right, so listen, y'all. Remy listening to some stuff. She trying to get a fact. I wanted to run something by y'all too before I ended my live on this receipt. But I do have a little 1, 2 I want to run across you guys with a little D and a receipt that surfaced that we missed, what we finally got it. I don't know if should I hold this to Monday so that we can have something to talk about on breaking news. I don't know, but I gotta get 5 days of content for 1 hour a day, you guys. So y'all gotta help me with that so that we can do great throughout the whole thing with the, remember I got a little deal going on with BIGO and it's called Breaking News. That's been a success because of you guys. All my content is on YouTube. We got it. Okay. The official EmpressParis on YouTube. I'm going to let Remy run that little receipt back. Instead of me playing it, let her play it. I'm going to finish this this right here, the interview y'all ain't finished. When you see Tasia just punching her in the head and dragging her, that come on. You see Sanaya waving that gun and punching that girl. Thank you, Classy.
Yeah, everybody
We
needs
see it
justice.
all.
Yeah, they all
playing
contribute.
their part.
You don't take the death penalty life.
Ooh,
That's how
life.
a life for a life.
I'm
gonna switch phones, y'all. This phone dying.
It'd be nice
A life
if you
for a
could start
life.
petitioning
If 8 people took one life, that one life equals them 8 people. So the death penalty should stay on the table for all 8.
Somebody was trying to come
what
up.
do you think
One
about
second.
starting a petition online and we come in and sign it, me and my ladies?
I'm for it. Nah, I don't feel like the death penalty should have came off the table.
We can write letters as well.
8 people took one life. No matter how you look at it, whether they pulled the trigger or not, 8 people took one life. So if 8 people took one life, they shouldn't have the option of whether they get to live or not. That comes off the table.
Right. And the thing about it, even if he wouldn't have pulled that trigger, they had them beat her allegedly with a brick. They done kicked her, they drugged her, they raped her in every hole. This girl was gonna be in fucked up shape. She probably was gonna be she was gonna be in effed up shape if she would have been able to be breathing today. She would have been effed up right now. Her life was already gone. When they was hitting her with the fucking stones and raping her all in her ass, her life was already over. It was over. She was never gonna be the same Mahogany. Never the same mama, never the same daughter, never. Her life was already over. TT, you missed the case, baby. You came in late. It was jealousy and it was evil. Listen, for some of y'all that just coming in, I know for the TT, they held her against her will, y'all. They slapped her, they beat her, they took her clothes off, they handcuffed her, they drug her outside first and beat her and beat her and beat her and beat her. Then after they beat her, they pulled her back in and raped her. Raped. She's sucking penis, vagina. They raped her in her vagina. They raped her in her anus, non-stop. And she kept bleeding. Y'all got me. When y'all can let me go, okay, y'all beat me. Y'all can let me go now. And they kept beating her. And then they drug her back outside in handcuffs, naked, in the car with 3 men to a dump site. And while her back was turned, she was handcuffed. They put one bullet, Ace, put one bullet behind her head and drug her body and threw 2 mattresses on top of her. When they first started raping her, she sent a message to her mama. She said, "Mama, come and get me. I'm at Tasia house at this address. Don't call me, just bring the police. Please hurry up." Her mom was driving on the phone, traveling, and didn't even know her baby was texting her by Facebook. I'm sorry, Blue. So this is a big case. This is big. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's sad, Classy.
And it's sad. No, it was on Facebook. The mom was traveling and on the phone. When she did see it, she got the police out there and sent them out. And a lot of y'all don't know the people involved. Blue brought light to us on everyone and who they are. Okay? This is Jeremy McDowell. He's 18 and apparently he's been shot today, so he's a cripple. He's been shot before, he's a cripple. And they trying to say that he was kind of being forced along. He's 18.
Hey, Blue.
This is Tasia Lewis, the ringleader. Tasia of the Blazers. Tasia is a liar, a thief, and a snitch, and she will set your ass up to save her own life. She ain't gonna fight on her own. She gonna pump up the volume, and she gonna call everybody out, and she gonna go hiding. This is Sanaya, been around the group for 3 months. Sanaya is also the cousin of Ariana, the 8th person that's arrested. Sanaya is a lapdog. Sanaya is a fucking follower. She does anything that Tasia says. Actually, they all do what Tasia say. But Sanaya is the person that was dating Blair. Tasia was dating Francis, and Tasia was dating Ariana. This instance, Tasia also was on depression medication. This is Giovanni. Giovanni is a cousin of Tasia. I don't know who Giovanni was dating, but allegedly she was dating Brandon. This is
Birmingham,
Francis, the
Alabama.
person that actually pulled the trigger and shot her in the back of the head. Francis
Tasia.
He was actually bullying Jeremy.
Tasia the leader.
And also he was the one that rode in the car with Brandon to dump her body before they shot her. He has one daughter. Tasia has 4 children, 1 died. One of her 4 children is Blue's God baby, the one that died. Sanaya has 1 baby. We don't know how many kids Giovanni has. Ace has 1 daughter. We don't know if Brandon and Blair has kids. Brandon is also the roommate to Blair. Blair allegedly is the first person that she had to put her mouth on. Blair dates Sanaya. Ace and Tasia just became friends again because Ace, Francis, who shot the girl in the back of the head, stole Tasia's brother's gun. Tasia and Blue right here fell out back in January 2024 and January 24th. They fell out, so Blue wasn't even with the crew no more. Blue still talked to Mahogany, and she was talking to Ariana, but what Blue didn't know, Ariana was still hanging with these people. The night Ariana is seen in this video, the night that Mahogany died, Ariana, that was her first time meeting Mahogany ever. And she slapped that girl because one of these boys told her to. Mahogany stole the gun from a dude named Westside. Westside allegedly stole the dude from Francis. Mahogany thought Brandon stole the gun out of her purse and the money, but it turns out allegedly Tasia the one that stole the gun that night they was at her house. Mahogany made Brandon strip naked with a gun to his head, and when she was done, Brandon said, "Y'all gonna kill this bitch, or y'all gonna deal with her for making me strip naked?" And this is how the ordeal started, from a strip search. So there's a lot of players here. Are you guys updated? Blue was not there. Blue was not present. Blue was not even fucking with these people.
Stagecoach.
Get your facts straight. It was a lot, but if him get it, y'all can get it. Take notes. I got it.
You spoke on the family yesterday.
I've been covering it now for 2 weeks. It's a lot.
Mom yesterday.
We'll talk about it again, but it don't add up. How does it not add up, love? How does it not add up? Let me start this over again, love. Because for love, I think you just want to incriminate Blue, and you're not focusing on that.
Sister named
Love, listen. All these people have been friends for a few years, right? Mahogany stole the gun from another gangster. His name Westside. Westside stole Francis' gun. Mahogany stole it from Francis, not knowing it was Francis' gun.
Mahogany stole it from Westside.
Mahogany went over to the house. Mahogany thought she was going over to hang out with friends. Right? Mahogany thinks she's going out to hang with her friends. But what happened was, Mahogany said, "Brandon, I know your ass got the gun and the money out my purse. Get naked." Mahogany made him strip down because honestly, Mahogany a G2. Mahogany is a G as well. Let's be fair. She was running with this group. They all had guns. They all was too young. They all
the official EmpressParis.
They all illegal. They all did their own tools. Let's just be fair. Okay. Mahogany said, "Brandon, I know you got the gun, you got the money. Get naked, fat boy. Let's go." Stripped him down. Stripped him down, right? He stripped. So she had the gun. She took the gun from Jeremy. She took the gun from Jeremy to make Brandon get naked. Once she got Brandon naked, Brandon said, "Fuck this shit. This bitch just got me naked. Oh, we about to deal with her. We gonna kill this bitch and y'all gonna whoop her ass. That's how it started. Once it started, Ariana started slapping her. Sanaya started slapping her. Giovanni punched her. Everybody started whooping her ass. They stripped her naked, put handcuffs. They just got nasty. Now, I think emotions flared up. It started by her putting the gun on Brandon. But once Tasia, old nasty, evil, low-down ass, Tasia took the gun, but ain't telling nobody. So she turned up on her. Tasia making Sanaya turn up on her. They making Ariana turn up on her ass. Now it's feelings. Ariana started talking about, I ain't blue. I ain't blue. What blue got to do with it? Blue ain't even there.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody finally said it. It wasn't planned. It just went too far. It wasn't planned. She was already over there. They was smoking and drinking together. She just checked her purse. She seen her gun, her money was missing, and she hopped on dummy. It wasn't planned. It just went too far.
Who you talking about? I beat niggas, girl. Who? I'm gonna ask her who. Who's flying? So y'all try to keep up.
All right, Michelle. Everybody's.
They still gonna Bremen. They still gonna.
So y'all know y'all opinion that is valuable in here.
I'm
so
sorry, I can't explain
y'all
it
good
no
to comment.
Y'all gonna run with y'all narrative. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do, and y'all gonna have y'all own feelings. Blue was not the ringleader. Blue wasn't even hanging with these people. I've already showed y'all the receipts that Blue sent me. Blue had already fallen out with Tasia.
I feel y'all.
Y'all just coming in late. They had already had a fight on January 24th, 2024. She had already fallen out. She was no longer with them. Yeah, do your own research at this point. And not only that, what's the gag was? When Ariana, after the murder, she called Ariana. She on the phone, Ariana, you see what happened to Mahogany? She's talking about, who is Mahogany? She texted Ariana, what happened, Ariana. Ariana said, oh my God.
Ariana sending me articles about it. I sent you that screenshot too.
Yeah.
Ariana sending me articles. Yeah, she's sending me articles about what's going on.
And she was there and told Blue she wasn't there. Ariana said, I wasn't there. What Blue on my children, on my mom, on my hood, I wasn't there. I got the text messages. Y'all already know I ain't gonna mislead y'all. I just need y'all to listen to facts.
Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Y'all know I ain't gonna just tell you anything. Blue and the purple. Why, bro? Just tell me.
I don't think so, Scope.
Ariana said, I wasn't there when all that went down. When that shit went down on my kids. I wasn't. We were supposed to fight one-on-one. I was supposed to be set up. She was supposed to set her up. She said she didn't want to fight me. We talked. She apologized, and we were straight. Here we go. And there go Ariana's face, her little blonde hair, just like in her other pictures. Facts.
She was sending me articles about what was going on.
Period.
Blue is a female.
Listen, y'all. It was more than one gun.
All right, these are all mothers.
The police got 3 guns from the
kids.
scene. 3 guns from the scene.
4 kids. One of them had passed away. Sanaya had 1. Ariana had 2. Mahogany had 1. We don't know if Giovanni had any. That's crazy. You can say something to Blue. Come up respectfully, right? Respectfully.
That's not. No one said that she was contacting Blue. She was contacting Blue after the murders. It was after the murder took place.
Please.
Everybody started getting arrested, but Ariana wasn't arrested yet. She didn't get arrested till the 29th. Everybody else was arrested on the 26th. Ariana was still out for 3 days. I don't know. I guess they just, I don't know exotics. When he said she said some stuff.
I just want to come up and I just want to apologize to you. If at any point I did something that offended you, or if I said something out of the way to you, as a woman, I'm coming to you and I'm telling you that I apologize. Had I known that you going onto Ratchet's platform would have flipped like it did on you like it did,
I don't know about the other 10 too, but there's a boy named Ladi.
I would have never asked you to do that.
Ladi might have something to do with it. We don't know yet.
From how he was texting me, he wasn't even texting me like he was gonna do that. He was texting me like the whole thing was gonna be about Vito, and then as I'm watching it,
I got a YouTube called The Official Empress Paris. Please go subscribe to the official Empress Paris. The official Empress Paris. Go subscribe. This is my YouTube.
I don't listen. Whatever, listen. Ratchet is just that ratchet. I don't have time for the games and the name throwing and this and that and the third. I'm not gonna do that. That's why it's been weighing heavy on me, like heavy, to the point where I've got emotional behind it because that behavior that was shown on that podcast was disgusting.
And like
it was very disgusting because if you noticed at one point, Blue, I got completely quiet while on that
Blue
live.
wasn't around them, Jaja.
The next word I said to you was Blue.
Blue said she left because Ace started coming around. She said that was one of the reasons why she left the spot. Because Blue was staying with Tasia at one point too. So Blue left and went to a whole nother location in a whole nother apartment. Blue left the fold, so Blue didn't get in no more mix up. The official Empress Paris is my YouTube. It's known Blue botched the robbery and they was after her. But guess what, Jaja? Whatever happened with that robbery, based on the paperwork that Sean and Blue seen, Tasia is the one that's snitching. And instead of Tasia saying Blue did it, so y'all keep saying Blue did the botched thing, Tasia switched on. Tasia saying Ace did it all. She put it on Ace. She turned in state evidence against Ace. And Francis don't even know that yet. Right, Elisa? This little group just a setup group. They like to beat each other up. This is just how it goes down. And remember, go on my YouTube so you can see the interview with Deshaun. Sean say the same thing. They just set people up. That's just how they roll. That's what this little group was doing. And we got a lot of little gangs growing up in our neighborhood, y'all. We got a lot of little black kids that's growing up in these little secret societies that nobody don't know nothing about. You think my husband, I don't think she said Mahogany up, though. From what I understand, they were still close. They were still friends. They were still having three-way calls and conversations. I don't think she set her up. Because remember, Blue fell out with Tasia. Some of y'all didn't see the receipts. But I got receipts that Blue had already fell out with Tasia. And they was talking about pulling up and gunshots and all that on the 29th. On the 29th.
Take some time out for yourself. Get out for here.
I was watching.
Yes, and I told you that because at this point in the back of my mind, I'm seeing what Reggie was about to do. I'm seeing that he was about to flip all of this on you to pinpoint you into all of this. And I could not, I'm a woman before anything, and I stand in my truth. I wanted to eliminate myself out of that, out of all of that. So I just wanted to come up and I just wanted to say that to you, woman to woman. Because I just see how this is weighing heavy on you. And I just took this as my point to come up and say that to you. Now, it's up to you if you accept my apology, but I'm only speaking on my behalf.
Yeah, I accept your apology. And I respect you for coming up and saying that too.
Yes, I thank you so much for accepting my apology. If that's all that I wanted to say, I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Hey, sugar, I know you're hungry.
I love you, Remy. Thank you, baby.
I'm about to get off in a second.
All right, Blue, if you need me, I'll see my number on Facebook.
Oh, you have a
know
sippy
it's me
sip.
because my first name is there, but my other name is Remy on there. So you will see it's me. So if you just need to talk,
you want to charge a green phone?
You can just call me on the back end.
Unplug my phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Don't unplug that little black thing, but you can plug.
You're welcome, baby. So with everyone always hollering about this ratchet dude, I already told y'all, I don't listen to fake broadcasters. I don't listen to broadcasters that want to get an edge up by lying on people just to hype up the crowd and have all y'all ass misled and confused. But I respect Remy for coming up and apologizing because that day on Ratchet's panel, it flipped left, right, turn, and it was so disgusting to watch. A young lady dead, a young lady been raped and brutally beaten and drugged. And it's like that panel was just to crucify Blue for ratings, crucify her for just a view, knowing it wasn't the truth, knowing it was a lie. And I'm like, what's happening?
So that's why I wanted to bring Blue to talk to me as a conversation I urged her that we're gonna be respecting this room and we just gonna give the facts and the facts only. We're gonna get to know each one of these dumbass motherfucking young black folk that killed that girl. And that's what I've been giving today. Facts and also update. And why? So we can get a clear understanding on who we're dealing with. I've been giving y'all hearing dates, you know? So,
Ja.
yeah. That's it, that's all. So when I do a case, I don't have to use no one. I basically do my own thing. I'm gonna do my own research. I'm gonna watch it unfold. I watch the news.
I have it already, Kia. I'm gonna do it on another panel.
And then
I gotta stretch it. I gotta fill in the blanks on this.
I always said she was a ringleader.
I got so many missing blanks.
I always said this a conniving ass ringleader. I always said she a follower. She just seemed like she do what she do. I always said this was Ace. We named it. We had a few dates wrong. We said Giovanni dated Blair, but it come to find out Sanaya dates Blair. We was trying to figure out what Pope played in it. We kept trying to figure out what was his part. She made his ass strip naked. So now it's unfolding. We're getting all the clarity. And I wonder why everybody had a rape charge. Because them girls made that girl put their mouth on her. Made her put their mouth on them.
What portion you found, Remy? Because I need to get through this.
It's a lot, but we here. Blue, tell us your feelings right now. Everybody, please. Can y'all give Blue?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back for a little bit.
I'm gonna probably get out of here in a second. So you dug it up?
I did. I say and I listened and I listened. And I found that part. I
It's
did
in
when
there,
she
yeah.
yeah. When she's supposed to be made the call on the live to the dude. But after I kept listening, she turned back around and she said, you know what? I lied.
So
So
she
you know
fixed it.
I
So she
lied.
adjusted it.
Yeah, she said it was actually
So
he actually called to ask me about it the day that Tasia and them got arrested was brought in
I'm
for
gonna go.
question.
So I'm gonna make sure I cover it on here. But when you gonna? We gotta have a phone call on the back end though.
Yes, ma'am. We could definitely have a call on the back end.
Yeah. So
And yeah, we'll chop it up.
yeah. So listen, I love y'all. Y'all already know I'm about to run up out of here. Sometimes I let the phone just die, but I ain't gonna do that to y'all today.
All right, y'all. Let me go. I was doing hair and everything. I had to stop doing what
Okay,
I was
Remy.
doing.
I know because you love to come in here and get us right and fill in the blanks and do it right. I love you for that. Look, thank y'all for helping me get to 10K today. Ugh, we made it. But I don't know if I'm gonna be too sleepy to come back live tonight, y'all. I got guests here. I got to go cook. I would do a cooking live for y'all. I don't know. I mean, I can stay live and cook for y'all, but y'all ain't been acting right. Why you leaving? I got so much to do. That's why, Queen. Hey, South Weezy. I got so much to do. Like, I only put a little bit here and a little bit there, and I got to go cook now for my guests. We got some white wine vermouth.
Yes.
I'm about to use some white wine vermouth to make some shrimp scampi. You like red onions?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put them in your shrimp scampi. And you like do a cooking line. Oh Lord, there you go. See that y'all want me to cook, but don't nobody want to. You know I'm so sick of y'all. If you want her to stay, put some gifts on the screen. We here. I bet y'all is nosy noses. All right. Why then y'all convinced me to stay live? I don't know. I have no clue. I love shrimp scampi. Some shrimp scampi. Shrimp scampi. Yeah, you go. Yeah. Oh, my baby want to watch. I'm dead. I am so dead, Cat. I'm tired of you, Cat.